I've officially survived 2,000 days in my Minecraft Hardcore Forever world. We have done so much together in this world so far, from building the ghast airships from a Minecraft movie, to remaking some of my favorite video games inside of Minecraft, and even planning my own death. Can you tell I have too much time on my hands? Join me on the journey of the past 1,000 days in my hardcore Minecraft world, and check out everything that I've gotten up to. Recently, my world was switched over to hardcore mode because of a few of my own mistakes, like capturing a bunch of animals and making them live in a zoo between four walls for the rest of their lives, enslaving villagers to produce iron for me for all of eternity, and possibly killing quite a few animals on my journeys. I've been sentenced to hardcore mode for my crimes, and I was thinking, what better way to celebrate this brand new era of my world than doing something extremely dangerous that might get me killed? I was looking at the skyline of my world and it looks boring as hell. So I really want to spruce it up by recreating these ghast airships from a Minecraft movie, but in my own world. Sounds simple enough, right? However, I want to build these ghast airships out of pale oak wood, which you can only find in a pale garden that is the home of the creaking, a mob that notoriously hates people and will follow you around trying to kill you. So join me today as I journey over to the pale garden to get my oak wood, and let's hope I don't die. One glaring problem with my plan though is that I actually don't know where to find a pale garden, so I am going to have to do some exploring. But before I leave, there is something I want to grab from my house, something I've been holding on to for quite a while now, and that is this totem of undying and some gapples. Now I hope I won't actually have to need this, but I am just gonna keep this on my person in case something goes wrong and I accidentally die. And I have no clue what direction a pale garden would be in, so let's just put on my elytra here, and I am going to fly off in this direction. See you later, house. Hopefully. I see something. I don't know, guys. Looks pretty pale to me. I found one. Ow. This is so freaky. I actually... Oh my god. What's happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. Insta death. Insta death. Oh god. Fly. Okay. Already about to die. That is great. I don't know, you guys. I heard noises. There were skeletons. I kind of really don't want to go in here, to be honest with you. I have to do it though. I have to. There's no way that I came all this way just to not grab what I need. Why is every skeleton on planet Earth after me right now though? Get away. Die. There we go. Okay, now it's just me and whatever that was. I'm just gonna grab my trees and go. Oh, I don't like that at all. What is that? Hi. You're not very scary at all, are ya? You're just a little guy. What I think I know about this mob, I follow that trail of particles there. It should lead me straight to its heart. Oh my god. Nice creaking. I am just gonna destroy that. That was close. Honestly, top 5 most terrifying moments of my life. That's an extreme lie. I'm lying. But it was definitely scary. Look at these cute flowers though. Open eye blossoms. These are gonna look so cute in my area. I also got this thing called a resin clump. I'm not sure what to do with that, but I will hold on to it. Okay, I did bring a shulker box with me to house all my oak. I still want to grab quite a bit more before I head off because I need a ton. Oh my god. Okay. Yep, all due respect to the Animal Council. I don't know what they were thinking putting me in hardcore mode. I'm gonna die. Though I guess that's the point, isn't it? Oh, you know what? This biome is less scary than I thought it would be. I thought there would be creakings around every corner trying to kill me. He was just a little guy, honestly. I've had more trouble with the mobs than anything. See what I mean? You say their name and they come like Beetlejuice. Okay, I see something over here. I'm quite nervous to go in it though. Before I do, there's a ton of these. Thank you very much. Also, there's a bunch of these new leaf blocks too. Leaf litters. I am definitely going to be grabbing all of these. These would look so good throughout my forest. What was that? Oh, now who invited you? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Note to self, don't call him a little guy. That's a big guy. Oh my god, there's two. There's two. Okay, it's fine. I've trained for this moment. All of 2 seconds. I'm an expert. Goodbye. Now it's your turn. Where's your heart, sir? Ow. Okay, he's dead. Oh, look, I got a creaking head. That will look nice displayed on my wall. Oh. Oh. Oh, ow. Rude. Go away. Thank you. Anyway, back to what I was saying before. This creaking had a lot to say about me in the press. Okay, is every mob on Earth here? Oh my god. No, but there's a ton. Yeah, it's not nice, is it, skeleton? I kid you not, it took me 15 minutes to get to whatever this thing is. It's like a big crystal or something. Wait, I can't break it. I have netherite tools and I can't break through it. Can I possibly get in from the top? There's gotta be something inside, right? They wouldn't not put something in here. I'm not leaving here until I find out what this is. I think I hear water. Oh! Hello? It's an axolotl. Look at him. Oh my god, I don't have a bucket or anything. Okay, I'll be back for you. Hold on. Let me just get out of here. I need to get iron ASAP. Iron. Gimme, a pale axolotl. You know, up close he's actually a bit uglier, but it's fine. Oh, this was so worth it. Wait. I can't, right? This is kind of the exact thing that the Animal Council warned me against. I'm quite literally doing what got me into hardcore mode in the first place. Oh, what's that? Look behind me. There's like a light source. Hello? Is anyone here? What on earth is this? Pistons? More pistons. Oh. Oh my gosh. There's something down here. Before I drop down there, is anyone there? I see like water. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sure. Never in all my years have I seen such a weird place before. Look, it's one of the hearts too. And a crafter? I don't know what that is, but I'll take it. How do I always find these weird places? Trust. Not that I mind getting a bunch of free loot. I mean, for my first pale garden, this is pretty cool. Oh my god, there's villagers down here. Where does this water lead to? Oh my god, there's zombie villagers. What is happening right now? Sorry to invade your personal space, but why do you have zombie villagers up here? I am concerned. I'm gonna help you. I don't know what y'all have got going on in here, but I want no part of it. None. Okay. I just gotta sneak past this guy real quick. Just gonna go this way. I won't go that way. I'll go around. Whew. Can't reach me in here. It sucks to suck, doesn't it? That's him gone. And there's more zombie villagers. You know what? I'm just gonna help them and mind my business. I don't need to know. I really don't. What's through here? Block of resin. Never in my life have I seen baked beans as a block. There's so much of it. What is that? Chiseled resin? I truly do not understand what this place is, and I don't think I really want to be honest with you. I'm just gonna fly out of here if I can. There we go. Oh, I traded places with the zombie. You know what? Those villagers might actually die now. I'm starting to get what the animal council was saying. Also, this feels like the longest night of my life. I definitely feel like I've overstayed my welcome, so I am just gonna fly on out of here. Goodbye, Pale Garden. You've been good, I think. And look how the sun rises just as I get here. An important lesson can be learned from this. Never, ever leave the house. That was a very successful trip and a very trippy trip. I have a ton of pale oak logs and some saplings, of course, if I need any extra, a creaking head, and a brand new pet axolotl. Now that my first pale garden trip is over, I think it's finally time to do what I did all of that for and build the ghast airships. And now that I'm actually laying it out with my eyes, I think the perfect place to build these would probably be coming over this mountain here. Not only is it on the side that my nether portal is on, this area also feels a bit empty as well, so I think it'd be perfect. So let's get building. I'm finally starting the building process, and I cannot tell you how annoying this was to make. I made the mistake of not stripping the pale oak wood before I placed it down, so a lot of the building was kind of just me doing this for a while. Yeah, not fun. So I'm only going to show you the full process of me building one of these ghasts. Here I have the full cube of the first one. And after that was completely done, I went on the inside and I started constructing the face backwards, which was a ton more easier than doing it from the outside. I opted to do a different face than the one that was in the Minecraft movie just because I wanted it to be cuter. The one in the movie is kind of ugly, no shade, so I like this one a lot better. And then I went on all the sides and I also did the ghast markings. I modeled these after the ones on the actual ghast model in game because the ones in the movie don't really have a lot of markings, they're just textured. And I also did the same on the top as well. And then when that was done, I went to the bottom, made myself a little platform, and I started doing the little tentacle things. I wanted to make them look like the ghast was in motion, so I kind of made them go down 4 blocks and then shifted them over by 1 block, kind of making it look like it's moving forward a bit. Then once the full ghast was done, I went in on all the corners and I added these, I think they're chiseled deep slate blocks, I'll have to double check, and chains connecting them on all corners of the ghast. Obviously you can't do diagonal chains in the game, so this is the best I could do to replicate the chained look. And this is what it was looking like done, but of course I am missing the little carrier platform underneath the ghast, so I built that relatively quickly and connected the chains to the deep slate that was attached to the ghast and built off tiny little platforms to make it look like the one in the movie. And this is what the first completed ghast looks like. I love it so much. And now that that's done, I'm going to build the last 2. And there we go, I've added the next 2. This has taken such a long time, you guys, but they look so good. However, the building is not done, so I have pretty much everything of the outer shell of the ghasts done, but you can see there's a big hole right underneath them, and I am gonna fill that hole. Not in that way. If you look at this clip from the movie, you can see that they kind of glow fire inside of their mouths when they're flying through the sky. So I'm gonna go to the nether really quickly and grab some glow shroom and kind of emulate that with that block. Also, look how this looks when I'm walking to my nether portal. I love it. I actually think it's called shroom light. I don't know. That thing right there. Excuse me while I grab a ton of this. Okay, I have a few stacks now. This should be way more than enough. Let's head back home and hope this looks good. I just need some orange glass and also a ton of coal. Oh, and it's becoming nighttime, which is so perfect. Okay, so what my plan out here is I'm going to do one layer of coal blocks around the inside of the mouth. Then I'm gonna put glass. Then I'm gonna put glass in this layer, and behind the glass will be all of this shroom light. And I'm gonna do the same here as well. No one will ever see the inside of this, so it kind of doesn't really matter what it looks like. But let's come out here. Now, how did you... Girl. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I need to be careful. I'm so reckless. Okay, so that's what it looks like now, but it is missing one important touch. You guys know I am a sucker for shaders packs, so let's put these on. And now the ghast should have a whole new look. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's gorgeous. I'm in love. Look, it actually looks like fire when you're up close. Even the bottom too. I just realized what part of the ghast I'm staring at. Also realized that I've been using the wrong shaders pack this entire episode, but we move. And of course, for continuity, I'm just going to do the same thing that I did to the first one to all of them. Okay, final reveal, final reveal. It's amazing. They're all amazing. I'm amazing, and everything is perfect. Tell me that's not the best way to torture ghasts for eternity. Ugh. I'm never beating the animal abuse allegations, am I? No. I am so in love with this, you guys. Let me know in the comments if you like them too. They are so cute and tortured. I'm relating a little too much, honestly. And I can see them at my window about to come kill me for chaining them up. Disaster has struck my Minecraft world. I was waiting in my house AFKing for my farm to grow when I noticed a big fire had engulfed part of my forest. I tried to put it out, but I was too late and the damage was done. And I'm now left with this huge hole right in the middle of my forest. But where disaster strikes, creative genius comes to life. Instead of just refilling this hole with more dark oak trees, I thought it'd be fun if I did something a little different. In the last episode, I went to the Pale Garden for the very first time. And in that Pale Garden, I found this mob called a Pale Axolotl. I gotta say, my overall experience in the Pale Garden was a bit underwhelming. I thought it would look different, but it just looked like a gray-scaled dark oak biome. So I got to thinking, what if I redesigned the Pale Garden inside of my magical forest here to be a home for my new pet axolotl? And that's exactly what I'll be working on today. However, there is one block that I'm gonna need for this build that I currently don't have yet. A few new blocks have recently come out with a brand new Minecraft update, and one of them is called the Firefly Bush, which I want to put in my version of the Pale Garden to make it feel more alive and, well, sparkly. So I need to venture out into the wilderness and go find some. I think the firefly bushes spawn in swamps, and there should be a swamp somewhere this way, so let's get to flying. I think those are the ones that I'm most excited for, to be honest. Now, I must say there are a ton of other blocks too. I think there's leaf litters, wildflowers, and cactus flowers that were added. So I have a little checklist here, and I want to try to find all of them today if I can. Okay, there is a swamp here, lucky for us. I don't know if any firefly bushes will spawn here though, just because I've been here a bunch before, so I might have to keep flying, see if I can find any out in the wild. I'm seeing a bunch of sea pickles, but no firefly bushes. I also don't know what they look like during the daytime. I think they have a different texture, but I could be so wrong. I feel like I'd see them glowing, right? So maybe there are not any bushes here. So let's continue exploring onward. I did say that they would spawn in mangrove swamps as well, so it's worth to have a look here too. I also, do they make noise, the firefly bushes? I can't remember. I think they might. I may be making that up, but I don't think I am. Also, mud is so annoying. Oh God, okay, okay, you know what, girl? I need to go. I'm not seeing any glowing bushes or anything, so I don't think there are any in this mangrove swamp either. Okay, let's keep flying away. Wait, there's one right there. There's a singular firefly bush here. Do I need to shear it? Oh no, I don't. I can just grab it. Okay, no, what you're not gonna do is ruin my day. Or night, I guess. There can't only be one, right? There's gotta be more. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna complain about one. Oh, there's one there. Mine. Look how pretty it is. Okay. Yeah, I could never just enjoy anything. I really can't. I have a question, actually. Can I bone meal this? Oh, I so can. I love that. I only need a few of these then, because I can just bone meal a ton more. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect. Don't mind if I do. That's already one checked off of my little checklist, so I will keep that for safekeeping. I think I'm gonna wait till daytime to search for the rest because I can't see a thing. Okay, it's daytime now. Next on my list are wildflowers. Once again, I'm not entirely sure where to find those, so let's just Okay, I'm guessing these are wildflowers. I really can't complain, honestly. You want to make a chill, easy video and the world tells you yes. You get so many from this, actually. And I think I know for sure that you can bone meal these ones, so I'm not going to try it, but I'll bone meal them when I'm back home, maybe. I wonder, do they come in like different colors or is it only yellow and white? I don't know if they're like accurate to real life. I don't really go outside like that, so I don't know if these are the only colors they come in, but if it is, it's okay. There's so many here. I'm already halfway done with my to-do list. This is perfect. Okay, leaf litters I think I can literally find right here under these big dark oak trees, so I guess that's also number 3 done. So I just have to keep looking for the last thing that I need, which is the cactus flower, I think it's called. Also, I've yet to see any new animal variants. That is one thing I'd love to see. I think I have to go to like specific biomes for that. I'm not sure. Okay, I have so much of these blocks now. I think this is fine. Let's go looking for a desert for some cactus flower now. Okay, we're near savannah. Oh my god, you have horns. Why is it so cute? Hello. Okay, obviously I can't take these home with me because last time I took animals away from their home, I got in trouble. So I'm just gonna leave them here. I'm just observing whoever out there is watching. Maybe you're the op, actually. I'm watching you. But these are adorable. I haven't seen them in the game before. Now, I'm near savannah, so that means a desert can't be too far behind. And I was right. Oh, this is a very small desert. What is this? Oh, maybe I need shears for that. Let's see. This is tall dry grass. I forgot about these. These are new blocks as well, and I completely missed them. Also, I think deserts have new sounds too, don't they? Yeah, it actually sounds like sand is blowing around me. I really like that. And I think if I move these blocks, they will make the sound wherever I put them. So that was a nice bonus surprise. It like actually slipped my mind. Okay, I'm gonna grab a ton of these then. I can put them in my little oasis. Okay, I am nearing cactus now. I don't know if they'll have the flowers on them. I can't see any flowers. I don't know if I have to do anything special to make them grow. I don't think I do. I think they just spawn though. Well, not here, obviously. Any flowers? Maybe I do have to grow them. Am I looking in the wrong place? I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. I'm looking in the right places. Look at it. It's adorable. Gimme. Can I plant that on the ground? Oh, I so can. And what about bone meal? Okay, I can't bone meal that. I'm not sure what I can do with the cactus flower, I'll be real, but I'll collect it anyway. Can I put it on grass maybe? Oh, I so can. You know, this would be perfect for my little axolotl enclosure too. Ow. I'm just gonna try to grab a few of these while I'm here. Who knows when I'm coming back to the desert, so I might as well take advantage of it now while I'm here. Thank you. Mine. Yeah, you don't like it. Do you, cactus? No, you don't. And with those collected, I think that is number 4 on my little checklist. Well, checked. So I've got leaf litters, wildflowers, cactus flowers, and these firefly bushes, and a bonus block as well. Let's take these back home and I'll figure out a place to put them all. Okay, finally back home. I do have a few ideas of where I want to place things. Firstly, let's land in my little oasis here. Of course, I'm gonna put the dry grass in my little desert here. It just makes sense for my camel. Hi, camel. I am gonna leave you a bunch more flora here. I don't know how comfortable sitting on a dead bush is, but hopefully this dry grass is better. I love the look of the short one more, I think. I wish I'd gotten more of that, but I can always go back to the desert if I need more for like a build or something, but it's so cute to me. I love it. Those are scattered around now. I think this place looks a tiny bit more filled out. I was thinking of adding something like right here when you walk in, but I'm not sure what to do. We'll see about that. But I do have these cactus flowers now. I want to go put these in my axolotl enclosure. Can I plant it on moss though? I so can. Yup. Unfortunately, I can't bone meal the cactus flower, which sucks. So I might go get more at some point, but I think this is fine for now, just to sprinkle around. And it gives the place a nice pop of color that I think it was missing before. It was just very green. Too green. No more green. Okay, and I have a bunch of these wildflowers, which I think would fit perfectly in my petting zoo. Looking at my petting zoo, I do kind of feel bad that I sort of didn't decorate it more, so I think they would fit perfectly in here. I'm totally not trying to appease the animal council at all. I think these are my second favorite block from the update. Hi, cows. Okay, that looks really pretty. And obviously a few with the piggies. And I'll put some near the bees too, because I think they actually really like it. And I can always bone meal those if I want more. Okay, this place I think looks way better with the wildflowers. I could add a few more like different types of flowers for now, but I think they're fine. They seem happy enough. So now I just have these firefly bushes and these leaf litters. Now the leaf litters, I am just gonna put, I think, around trees in the zoo. I'm not going to put them everywhere. I'm just going to put them under the oak trees. I feel like they fit most there. I don't know how these can naturally spawn though. That's something I'm not sure of. I found these under dark oak trees, so maybe that's where they need to spawn at, but I don't know. I haven't really looked into the update much to know exactly where they spawn, so I am just guessing here. Another place I thought these would look good is in the little dog park I have here. I felt like these would fit really well. I may get questions from zoo goers about why the ground is so dirty with leaves, but that is not my problem. I got their money. That's all I needed, to be honest. So I've pretty much used all of the blocks that I got except the firefly bushes, and I am going to go ahead and wait until nighttime for these ones because I have an idea that I think will be so cute, and plus they don't come out until nighttime, so I gotta wait for these little guys. Okay, time to place these down somewhere, and I thought it'd be good to put these in my little bird aviary thing over here because I think Polly can be quite lonely with just herself in here because I haven't had the chance to get any more parrots. So let's put a couple of these around in here and give her some cute little friends that she might eat or something. I don't know. Do birds eat fireflies? I couldn't tell you. If you're coming here for educational anything, turn around immediately. Okay, I think that should be enough for now, and fireflies should come out, I think. So enjoy those, Polly. And I have one more place that I want to try to put these in to see if they will spark some magic. I am obviously talking about my big dark oak forest. I want to put these scattered around through here to add more life to this place. It's kind of like the perfect place to have fireflies, honestly. I hope they do spawn. I haven't seen them actually come out yet. So let's just place a few of these around, and I think as well a sound should play when they come out. I hope that's the goal anyway. I hear them. And I think they're coming out too. Congrats to them, honestly. I support. We will have an LGBT forest. Trust. Oh my god, I love that. Well, that's one way to ruin the vibe. This is so pretty. Look at them all flying around. Oh, I love this. Best idea I've ever had. And now that all of these firefly bushes are placed down, I can begin work on my redesign of the pale garden here. Sorry for the like 15-minute resource gathering montage. Here I'm finally starting to place down the foundations of the pond for my axolotl. I decided to make this pond vaguely in the shape of an eye. I'll tell you why a bit later on, but there is a reason why it's so elongated. I used mossy cobble and cobblestone for this because I thought it looked good together. And then I also scattered it around the edges a bit to make it look like it's sort of growing onto the grassy area. Then it was time for my favorite part of this entire thing, which was my tree redesign. I am not really a fan of the shape and design of the trees in the pale garden. It's basically just a reskinned dark oak tree, so I really wanted to do something that emulated the creaking and how like misaligned its body is. So the trunks of my tree are really wonky and out of place and messy, and then it also has branches that kind of come out randomly as well. I am actually so in love with these trees. I love how they turned out, and the leaves didn't really have any rhyme or rhythm to them either. I just kind of started placing them around the branches and fluffing them out a bit until they looked good. You can see my tiny little forest area starting to come together here around the pond. However, it is looking a bit bare now, so let's go in and start doing some decoration to this entire area. All these trees are now planted and there's a huge pond of water here, and there's still a ton more work to be done in this area. So for starters, let's go into the middle of the pond here, and I'm actually going to be making a small little island here. So this little island in the middle is going to be a pupil to a bigger eyeball. At nighttime, these eye blossom flowers open and they have this like glowing yellow light emitting from it. And I really wanted to make this pond have a pupil with an eye in the middle. So right in the middle here, I'm going to be putting some redstone lamps, and I'm going to put them on a daylight sensor, and come nighttime, they should glow and light up this little island like a beacon in the middle of a dark, scary, lonely forest. So I'm gonna dig this out a little bit more, and then these lamps are gonna go underneath here like this with some orange glass on top and a daylight sensor in the middle. And I'm just gonna make all of this around here into moss, and then I'll have some eye blossoms around it as well, just to decorate the area, and also some of these bushes here going into the water. If any redstone experts know a way that I can make all the lanterns light up at night, let me know. I only know how to do these 4 here. I'll be real, my redstone expertise is slim to none, so I'd love any tips. But yeah, this will be how it is for now. And then to add some other touches to this area, I am going to come in and make all the grass around here mossy. I am low-key obsessed with this pale moss. I love how it looks, so I want this entire area to be filled with it. Wait, I love it. I'm also going to sprinkle some of these eye blossoms around. I would love these glowing throughout the pale garden. I just wish they emitted light, but don't worry, I do have a sort of workaround on how to get light in this area. These eye blossoms actually look so good, just like twinkling through the trees. A couple of final touches that I want to add to my pale garden redesign is this glow lichen and this pale hanging moss. I have not used much glow lichen before, but it does emit a tiny bit of light that I want sort of scattered around in the forest. So I'm just gonna put this randomly on the trees. It also fits really well because it is this like gray toned vine, so I like that about it as well. And then finally, I'm gonna add this pale hanging moss on the bottom of the logs here, wherever I can put them. This is another block that I absolutely adore from the pale garden. I'm also going to hang some on the surrounding trees as well, and hopefully those start growing and growing. I would love for it to be really hard to walk through, so I'm hoping they grow enough to where it can do that. Oh, this looks wonderful. I'm obsessed. I completely forgot the whole reason why half this episode was me gathering resources is because I wanted to put firefly bushes all in here. Duh. Okay, this is actually the final touch of everything. I'm just gonna place these around randomly next to the trees. It totally slipped my mind. Thank goodness I remembered. Those should hopefully start coming out now. Here they are. Aren't they just so gorgeous? So these will just twinkle around here all night and all day, and they should keep my axolotl company. The only thing I need to do now is come and add my pale axolotl to here. And I believe I left him in this chest. Here we go. All right, little guy, happy swimming. Go into your brand new home. What do we think? Does he love it? Does he hate it? I think he likes it. So here's the finished product of my Pale Garden little redesign project. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think my favorite part of this area is the trees. I love how crooked and wonky and messy they are. Taking off with Elytra is pretty boring. Ow. So today in my hardcore world, I really want to jazz it up by building something that might actually kill me and make me lose everything. I had the idea to build a huge tower in my world with a TNT cannon launcher at the bottom that would explode and send me flying into the stratosphere. This tower will be based off of one from a video game called The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Link uses it to launch himself into the air, so why can't I? But this build is not gonna come easy. There's a ton of work that I need to do if I'm gonna make this happen. If I'm making a TNT launcher, I most likely need a lot of TNT. And to make TNT, I need a lot of gunpowder. And my supply is pretty low. So I'm going to be doing something I've never done before in Minecraft today and build a creeper farm using cute little cats against their will. I have some fish in my food chest from when I used to catch and eat fish all the time. So I'm going to be using these, and hopefully I can find some stray cats that want to be tamed. Let's head over to my village over here and see if I can find any. This is going to be fun too because I haven't actually tamed any cats in this world yet. So these will be my first few little kitties. I must say though, this village is pretty empty now though, because I may or may not have put them all in my iron farm up there, but we don't talk about that. Oh, hello. I don't want to scare the cat, so I'm just gonna like stand near it, and I think it should come up to me eventually. I won't kill you, I swear. I'm a changed girl. Wait, I can trap it in here and I can wait for it to love me. I'm just gonna wait in here with you. Oh. Yay! Hello, kitty. Aren't you adorable? Come follow me this way. Look, there's an orange one here. I can't let him get away. You will be mine, I swear. Why is this cat going into the ocean? Here, kitty, kitty. Yay! I have 2 now. Oh, this is wonderful. I don't know how many I need exactly, not gonna lie. Also, I don't know how far they teleport. Like, if I land here, will they teleport to me? Oh, they do. Okay. Well, let's keep flying and keep them teleporting. Hi! Welcome to my land. You guys stay here. I'm gonna get a few more of you. I think there's another village somewhere over here, so it could be worth checking this area to see if they have any. Oh, I remember this village. They're the weird ones. I'm not seeing any stray kitties here. That's not a problem though. I think I know where another village is too. Ow. Right over here. I see one. Yay! Another one trapped. I mean, tamed. Do we have any more stray cats in this village? Please make yourself seen. Now offering free homes to any cats who want them. Free housing, free food, and love. I should become a cat, honestly. That sounds like a dream. I see another one. Oh, it's the same kind as the one I just got, too. Oh, finally. Look, we have Where'd my other one go? Oh, what happened? I was just looking there and he's gone. Oh, you're fine. My bad. Slight overreaction. Hello, feline friends. I have a brother and a sister for you. I think I need like 6 cats, so I should only need 2 more from here. And when I was on my way to the Pale Garden, I saw that there was a sneaky little village sitting right over this mountain. And I'm sure they have cats here somewhere, so let's take a look around. Oh my god, I fell right onto one. What? Am I crazy? Hello? Oh, how did you get... You know what? I'm not gonna question it. I got you. I just realized I don't have to wait for them to come up to me. I can just run behind them. That could have saved me lots of time. All right. I just need one more kitty. Are you sleeping on the job? You know, we still have another one to capture. I mean, steal. I mean, tame. Rescue. Wake up. Wait, was that my cat or was that another cat? Oh my god. Okay, you're enabling bad behavior. Stop that. Look, there's another gray one. Get it, get it, get it. Just stand still so I can love you. Oh my god, they're so quick. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. That's how you know I'm out of shape. There we go. Ugh, that was a process. Let's go home. Welcome home, my little gray kitties. Okay, I think this should be way more than enough cats. They are all so adorable. Oh, look at that. I got 2 twins. And I'm not talking about the cat. Now that I have all my cats here, it's time to build my gunpowder farm. This gunpowder farm was actually quite simple to build. I built it behind my magical forest, and you just have to make this sort of diamond shape on the ground. So I built up all the walls with stone brick, and then I sectioned it off into 4 parts. And then inside of each of the 4 little areas, I put some trapdoors and carpets down. And then in the middle there, you can't see on the inside, but I made a hole down a few blocks with some water leading into chests with hoppers. Then I brought my cats over and I placed one in each of the 4 corners. And then to top it off, I filled in the roof with trapdoors. Then on top of those trapdoors, I put a bunch of stone brick slabs. And what should happen now is that creepers will spawn underneath this roof, will get scared away by the cats, and push down into the hole where they will burn on top of campfires. And this is an AFK farm as well, so I decided to build a massive scaffolding way high up in the sky. And I left my game open overnight and waited here for hours to see how much gunpowder I could farm in a day. But also towards the end of it, I got tired of just waiting here, so in my boredom, I turned the top of this scaffolding into a big UFO build. If you watched my previous X-Life series, this is kind of similar to that one. I made the roof all glass so I can see out at nighttime and the day, and I also made a redstone contraption on the inside to make some lights flash around. And then beneath, I built some green light rays coming down to make it look like the aliens are trying to suck up the farm inside of its UFO. Okay, after leaving my game open while I was sleeping, I think I've done way more than enough AFK farming. I'm also very tired of hearing this minecart noise, so let me get out of here and let's go check on what I've collected. And the grand total is... Whoa. Okay, that's a lot more gunpowder than I expected there to be. Honestly, I'm tempted to just leave it overnight again, but this is a pretty good start for all the TNT that I'm gonna need, so I'll probably do a majority of my AFK farming off camera. But for now, let's grab a load of this gunpowder here and go craft some TNT blocks. I should have a boatload of sand in here. Gonna have to remember how to actually craft TNT. There we go. I'm kind of nervous for how much TNT I'm gonna have, I'll be real. I probably should not be trusted with TNT, but it's okay. Let's just fill up a whole stack here. Never in my life have I had a full stack of TNT before. Well, I'm definitely gonna need a lot more. I'm gonna use all the gunpowder that I've collected and turn it all into TNT, and I'll leave my game running overnight again so I can get even more. There is one thing I need to address though. Some of you might be wondering what's gonna happen with the cats that are currently being held captive inside of here. Well, to appease the animal council gods, once I've collected enough gunpowder that I need, I'm going to, of course, free the cats and put them in my magical forest, where I have built tiny little homes for them so they can wander and roam as freely as they'd like to. I'm a good person, I swear. I'd say this gunpowder farm was a success, so why don't we get into the real work now, which is building the actual tower. I've had this empty section of my world by my zoo that I've been wanting to build something in, and I thought this would be perfect. So here I am starting to build the base of the tower. For this build, I'm mostly using dark oak, spruce wood, mangrove, and pale oak wood, along with some clay blocks. The base of the tower here is going to be quite big because the bottom of the tower is kind of bulky, and it's going out on all four sides because I want you to be able to get into this tower from any direction. Now it's finally time to get into the real work, which was building the actual tower itself. So this tower is actually based off of a tower from a video game called The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. In the game, Link unlocks these towers called Skyview Towers, which he can use to launch himself into the air really high up in the sky and glide down wherever he wants to. And I am such a big fan of Zelda. I recently got done playing Skyward Sword, and it made me want to build something from the games inside of my hardcore world. So here you can see I'm about midway through the tower, placing all of my dark oak planks. Getting all these materials was pretty simple. I have a ton of dark oak wood already at my disposal from my forest. This tower is super tall. I think it actually rivals my home in terms of tallness. It might be like a few blocks higher. I tried my best to make this tower almost an exact replica of the one from the games. There might be a few little details missing because of the blocky nature of Minecraft, but I think I did a pretty good job of building this outer shell here. And after all that hard work, we now have the outer shell of my tower done. As always with everything I do though, there is a ton more work that we have to complete. If we come up inside here, you can see that it is looking a bit empty on the inside. And there's also a big hole in the floor. And if you're eagle-eyed, you might also see that there is a bunch of gaps in my big tower here. In Tears of the Kingdom, when Link is being shot out of these towers, he shoots up inside of this tunnel that has these blue lights that are all around him. So I am going to be using this pearlescent frog light and this blue stained glass to sort of emulate that look on the inside. And the reason why I am using the pearlescent frog light is because if I enable my shaders pack and I come up here and block this off, you can see that when I surround this block with blue glass, it starts to reflect blue light everywhere, which is exactly the vibe that I wanted to go for. So I'm going to repeat a similar pattern that I've done here, but going all the way up to the top of my shell tower. I am loving this frog light block. I never really got it before starting this world in Minecraft, and I have to say it's very quickly become one of my favorites. My favorite part about this as well is that you'll be able to see the blue glass from the outside, and it'll give off this like glowing effect that happens in the game that I really wanted to put in Minecraft too. Also, because I'm putting glass all around the frog light block, I have to put them on the inside too, which means when I'm flying up through this thing, it's just gonna be like a glowing blue light tunnel, and it's really trippy to fly through. So those gaps I was talking about earlier are actually going to be filled in with the glass. Unfortunately, it does have to break the like fencing pattern here and look a bit awkward, but I don't think anyone's gonna be looking at it too closely to really care. And by anyone, I mean myself. I also think that having this frog light is so good because I think the tower, when I was building it, got super dark, and this is a good thing to have to light it up as well. The next layer of this pearlescent block should be the final one that I need for this tunnel. And there we go. Now, if I fly down here, you can see all the blue glass placed there. That kind of looks like the light shining through the tower, how it does in the game. And we can come in here and see this blue mess. So up at the top, you'll notice these weird blocks placed here. In the game, when Link launches out of the tower, a sort of lid pops up at the very top of it, and it opens up, allowing him to shoot out into the sky. So I'm going to attempt to build something similar to that lid here. I can't promise that it's gonna look the greatest, but I think it should look okay, at least. Over here is where the top of the lid is gonna be. This lid, you'll have to just kind of use your imagination to imagine that it opens from the middle portion. Unfortunately, it does look the tiniest bit elongated, but that's okay. I love elongated things personally. Okay, this is what she's giving. Look, I understand that she's a bit long, but it's perfectly okay, and no one's ever ever really gonna come up here anyway, so I don't care. Anyway, with this lid and top portion done, the only work I have left to do on my tower is down at the bottom here. Firstly, I'm just gonna put some carpet leading to this entryway here. And inside of here is where my redstone experience will either come in handy or actually kill me. In here is where I'm going to be building the TNT cannon. The bottom of the TNT cannon is gonna come right in the middle of the tower here. So let's build up a couple of blocks. Then I'm gonna need to make this really big square on the bottom. This should be big enough. Now I'm gonna come out on all the sides here and add an extra row. And this is where all of my dispensers are gonna be placed. So I'm gonna put them all facing the middle block here, just like this. Then I'm also going to need some hanging down from the ceiling, and these are gonna be placed here. Then in the four corners is going to go my water buckets, and then above this block, I'm gonna place a fence. I'm also gonna break away this layer of clay because I need to put redstone here. Dispenser there, and redstone is gonna go all along the outer section of all of these blocks, just like that. Then I'm gonna place my button right about there, and when I press it, all of these should light up. Obviously, nothing is gonna come out yet because I haven't put TNT inside, and I still have another part to build. Then coming along here, I'm gonna add 5 blocks, one on top there, then another row of blocks coming back toward it like this. Along this bottom row, I'm gonna add a line of repeaters, and I'm gonna pull these fully backward to 4 ticks. Up here should be redstone dust, and then another repeater going back into this dispenser. These will all be pulled back by 4, except for this one. This one will stay like this. So this trail of redstone here, when I press this button, should light up on a delay, which will shoot out a bunch of arrows. And these arrows are very important. I'll tell you why when we actually get to testing this TNT cannon. But this should be all of the redstone currently done, so I'm just gonna make this look pretty from the outside so that the redstone is invisible because it does not look pretty. And now it's time to tell you about the most dangerous part about this entire thing. When I was testing this cannon in a creative world, I died when it exploded. In creative mode though, it shot me super high into the air, so when I'm in survival, I need to be wearing my full set of armor, otherwise I could lose my whole hardcore world. However, armor alone is simply not enough to protect you from the amount of TNT blast that you're subjecting yourself to. I'm gonna need a little bit of extra protection on this one. So inside of my cannon, I'm going to be putting enchanted golden apples. If I don't eat an enchanted golden apple before I go into this TNT cannon, I could lose my life and my entire world. So at all times, I'm gonna try to have a barrel here that has a few in there. I'm also gonna spend some time collecting some from around my world. So if you'd like to watch that, you can head over to my Twitch channel, which is just NovaSoBored. The link is also in the description. But anyway, now that the cannon is done, the redstone is complete, and the build is mostly done, it is time to test out this cannon. I'm just gonna grab a few more stacks of gunpowder and craft some TNT, and then we can get placing it inside the dispensers. I have crafted a few stacks of TNT. Let's hope that this is enough for the cannon. I don't think I've ever been quite this nervous to test something in Minecraft. This is making me realize that I am actually going to need way more TNT than I originally thought, but it's okay. For the most part, I can place 10 into each of them. Okay, all of them are filled up. I did have to go back and craft a tiny bit more, but that's okay. Now that that's done, it's time to test this thing. I'm gonna grab an enchanted golden apple. So all I need to do is come in here, drop on this fence block. I should press this button and the TNT should come falling down. Then right before the TNT explodes, an arrow should hit me. So that should prevent the TNT from killing me because of iframes. Oh god, I hope this works. Let's do it. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, it actually worked. And I'm just now realizing I completely forgot to eat my golden apple and I almost died. That was crazy. I did not expect that to work so well. Jesus though, I could have died just then. That is actually insane. I am so happy with how this turned out. It works perfectly. I should mention that this TNT cannon design was made by this YouTuber, so make sure to go check out their video if you want to build it yourself. So now if I want to go long distance traveling anywhere, I can just shoot up into the sky sky using this thing and fly anywhere to my heart's content. And it's pretty flashy and cool, which is a plus. However, you might have noticed that earlier I said that this build was almost done. There's one part about this build that I haven't done yet because it is even more dangerous than the TNT cannon itself. At nighttime in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, these towers are lit up by spotlights that shine through the night sky. They act as beacons in the night that show you where the towers are so you can find your way there easily. So I had the bright idea of making these myself with beacons. And I only have one beacon, which is sitting in the middle of my house, so I need to get 4 more, which means I need to risk my life now to finish this build by killing 4 withers. So let's waste absolutely no time. I'm gonna head over to the nether now and start wither skull farming. Farming these skulls took no time at all. I literally just went into the nether for about an hour or 2 and I just killed them all in the nether temple that's by my portal. Having a looting 3 sword made this process so much easier. I got all 12 skulls in no time and raced back home. Now that all of my wither skulls are collected, it's time to kill these babies. If you don't remember, the last time I killed the wither, I brought it up this big mountain here and I spawned it at the bottom of this really long hole. Now, I would do that again. However, first time I did that, I died a few times when my world wasn't in hardcore mode, and I kind of don't want to risk it. So we are going to do this the old-fashioned way, and I'm gonna come down here underground, and we'll dig out a hole and fight the withers that way. Let's find a good place to do this. Let's just dig into this wall for a bit, and then I'll make a room and spawn it in there. Okay, I feel like this is a long enough tunnel, so let's make a room in here now where I can spawn the wither and kill him. I am honestly terrified I'm about to lose my entire world here. You know what though, if I do, I had a good run, and that's all that matters, right? Okay. Ah, it's here. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Here it goes. Let's just hit him. Hit his little tail. It's working. It's working. Not bad so far. Not bad. This might be the strat, honestly. He's already about to die. Oh, I'm getting a little damaged. Just a few more hits. And he's dead. There we go. I got my first nether star, and I also have a wither head. That did tank my health a ton though. Luckily I had some gapples and a ton of milk. I'm gonna put this in my offhand for now just in case. I am a bit paranoid that this is all gonna go wrong, but for a first try that wasn't too bad. I'm gonna rebuild this part of my hallway because the wither actually didn't get too far from where I spawned him in, so I can probably just keep doing this in this area at least for a tiny bit more. Okay, that's all built back up now. Let's get the next wither spawn going here. And I'm actually gonna have my milk out on me this time. My health got too low for my liking, so I want to be extra prepared. Here we go. Should hopefully just be the same process. In and out, in and out. There we go. Oh god. Drink the milk, drink the milk. Oh, there we go. You got way too close to me. But that's 2 down, thank goodness. Okay, the next room has been built. Let's get this wither going. Boop, boop, boop. Can I like claim that I'm the first one to do this for a Skyview tower build in in Minecraft? I hope I can. There we go. I didn't take any damage that time, thank goodness. All right, I only have 1 more wither left to kill, and I still have a good chunk of my little hallway left. This is looking pretty good so far. Let's get my milk out and spawn him in. Ow! Whoa! Ow, okay, I actually lost a nice chunk of my health. getting so close. I don't like it. I don't like how close. Where'd he go? Oh God, that was scary. Woo. The way my nether star almost burned in the lava, that's crazy. But look, I managed to do it. I have 4 nether stars. I also have a bunch of these wither heads too. I don't know what I can do with these, but I'll keep them. I just realized I wasn't even wearing my chest plate that entire time. I am so lucky that I didn't die. Let's just put these in my shulker box for safekeeping, and we'll move on to the next thing. And that next thing is gonna be making my beacons. The spotlights are gonna go on all the 4 corners of my tower here. So I'm just gonna dig out a little area for it, and I have to go underground for this. I'm gonna put dirt here as a placeholder for my beacon because I need a ton if I'm gonna power every single beacon in this area. I think I need 3 or 4 layers of iron blocks. I'm honestly not really sure that I'm remembering that correctly. I hope I am. Let's fill out this entire area underneath, and the real test will be when I make the actual beacon. I just gotta do that 3 more times on all the 4 corner areas. And there's the 4th. Okay, time to craft the actual beacons. I honestly forget what the crafting recipe is. I think I need obsidian, and I put it in the table like this. There we go. And if I put all 4, I should get 4 beacons. Now let's do the real test and hope that they actually light up and I haven't wasted my time. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yay! Hopefully all 4 of them do the same. Oh, there you go. Those look so good, but the only problem is that it's currently daytime and these don't need to be shining in the sky. I'm gonna come down here and try to figure out some redstone so I can set it up so that this is covered up during the daytime, but opens up at nighttime. I am honestly not sure how to do that, so let's learn together. If I put a piston here and a block there, then I come this way, I can maybe put a redstone torch there, then a daylight sensor there. Then if I change it to night mode, I'm hoping that when it becomes nighttime, it should retract the piston and it'll glow. Also, on top of this thing, I am just gonna build a small little structure. It's not gonna be anything too fancy at all, just something to look like a spotlight, basically. I think even this is literally fine right there. And I'll put a glass block there too. I'm gonna try to replicate that same design across all the beacons, and I hope to God that this works. Okay, all of that's taken care of now. All 4 of these little spotlights are now made, and I'm actually just gonna go back in through this sort of area and bone meal around it so that I can better hide the glass block in the ground. I don't know how comfortable I am with everyone seeing my messy redstone everywhere. Let's just cover up this area as much as possible. Look guys, pretty flowers. Distraction, distraction. And also, while I'm waiting for it to turn nighttime, I'm just gonna make a path connecting this staircase to this part of my zoo here. Now, instead of this being closed off, it's an open pathway straight to my tower. There we go. I love that. Connecting my world piece by piece. And it is just about starting to become nighttime, so let's just wait here. I didn't have to wait. It happened right before my eyes. Oh my god, I'm a redstone genius. Mumbo Jumbo is not happy right now. I love this so much. Now I can officially say that this build is 100% complete. I am getting a brand new friend. The happy ghast has come to Minecraft in snapshot form, and I really want to go to the nether and see if I can find one and bring him back to life in the overworld. So let's waste no time and let's head over to the nether. I have been obsessed with it since I saw it at Minecraft Live. As you can tell, I am in my ghast era right now and I love it. Okay, let's go in. So I think I can find the happy ghast in Soul Sand Valleys. I'm gonna have to travel a little bit though because I have been to every Soul Sand Valley that is currently near me. I'm gonna have to tread some new ground if I can. Let's just go out this way wherever I see an opening and see if I can't load some new chunks in. Oh gosh, we're going down, we're going down. That was scary. The Nether's kind of like a fun little roller coaster. I'm not seeing any Soul Sand Valleys yet. I'm just seeing a bunch of these Crimson Forests, which is perfectly fine. We love a Crimson Forest, but I need something new, girl. Okay, let's go through here. Very carefully. Oh god. I need to remember that I'm in hardcore mode. The amount of times I've almost died and like you guys have been so flabbergasted that I haven't. Trust me, I'm just as surprised as you are. Okay, I'm just gonna start digging through some walls and hope I end up somewhere. I do hear a ghast somewhere that way, so maybe that's some indication that there's an open area. I'm just gonna dig up. Oh, here we are. Oh, I see one. Oh my god, it's just sitting there. What a weird place to spawn in. Hello? Look at you, so cute. Oh, sorry, girl. I did I did not expect my pickaxe to be that strong. Look, it's a dried ghast. Okay, I'm taking you home with me. You guys want to know what my headcanon is? That they spawn around the bones because this is like their dead mother in the nether. Is that too morbid? I just really like the idea that like the baby was waiting by its mother's side as it dried out and then the mom died and then the baby was just stuck there, you know? Anyway, is that another one? Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god, it so is. Hello? I mean, hey, I'll take it. I don't care. I just didn't expect to find so many. I have 2 dried ghasts here. Okay, cool. Could there be another one here? No, but it does look like the little island that it would spawn on. I'm not seeing any other bone structures. That was pretty lucky to get 2 right next to each other. Okay, I couldn't find any more, so I am back home. And I think I gotta put these little guys in water. So let's just go get some from inside. I believe I have some water in here. I'll just get some more buckets. And I think I should also need saddles and leather and maybe wool or something. I don't know. Let's get pink and blue. Okay, now where do I want to make these little guys come to life? Actually, you know what? I could do it over here, over on this little edge here, because it's right near the water. So let's just dig out a hole and I don't know, place them in it. Okay, do I just place you in there? I do! Stay hydrated. Place a dried gas block into the water. Crazy how this is a block and not like a mob yet. That's so weird. There you go. That should start them growing. I also think that I should need snowballs, right? Oh, what was that? What was that? What was that? Did y'all hear that popping sound? Take some water. I'm scared. It just made noises. Listen. Oh my god, they're talking. Hi, I'm your mommy. I don't kill animals, number 1. Okay, like I was saying, I believe that I need snowballs for them. And if I feed them snowballs, they'll like be happier. I don't know, something like that. Okay, let's just grab a ton here. I don't know how many I need, so I guess these few stacks are enough. Do I just feed them to them in here? Oh, I don't know. Do I just throw them at y'all? I think I'm just covering you in snow. Oh my god, are they gonna get like scared of my big crying ghasts in the sky over there? I hope not. Okay, well anyway, while I'm waiting for these guys to rehydrate, what I originally wanted to do today was to animate my Minecraft world. I have been seeing a ton of videos and pictures online of people bringing their worlds to life with the new Spring to Life update blocks and also redstone. And I saw this person called Jake Kelton Crafts make this adorable waving flag, and he also has a few designs for like animated birds and some other stuff that look quite cool. So here's a clip of me making those in my world. Okay, so for starters, I'm going to be building the waving flag. When I built my house, I built a sandstone flag at the very top, so I've gone ahead and removed that one, and I'm going to build the waving flag right in its place. I have all the materials that I need in this chest here, so let's let's get started. A lot of this requires redstone, and thank God there's a tutorial because I would not be able to do this otherwise. So I think the redstone should go here. Then I need to do 2 redstone repeaters right here. I think this one will go all the way back, and then this one actually goes this way and stays like that. Then I will have a comparator facing this way, and I will click that on. Then redstone here, this target block next to it, and then there should be a lever like there, I think. And if I do this right, this should go like that. Okay, I did it wrong. Ooh, I am not good at this. No shade. Though, I do think I can do another type of redstone clock, maybe. I do know how to do one, which is a very basic one that I learned a very long time ago. You just go in a little circle like this. You pull them all back by 1, and then it should make a clock like this. That does work. I don't know if it'll work with this build, but I am gonna try it out nonetheless. Now that I have the clock, I think I need to build up with observer blocks by like 10 or 12. I'm gonna do a little bit more because I want it taller though. So let's just go all the way up here, and I'm gonna make it slightly taller than my telescope here on my house. I think this is a good height here. I'm gonna make the observer come out this way. I don't know why I chose to do redstone. I suck at it, but you know what? I'm fine. I need to experiment. Let me go down by 1 more, just a little bit. And I'm gonna put a sticky piston underneath this block, and it's gonna go out by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I need to come up here and put repeaters on top of these going this way. I actually need to go back down, and I'm gonna put slime and honey blocks underneath the sticky pistons. So every other block is going to be a slime block, just like that, and then the ones in between are going to be honey. And then I think that's all I need to do for the redstone portion of this, which is so good, very simple. So now I need to come back up here and decorate this thing to look like a flag. To make it easier, I'm just going to decorate it how he decorated it in his tutorial, just with different colors. So he put wool on these 2 blocks, and then he put upside down stairs all the way to the slime block there. And I'll have to repeat this process on this side too, so I might as well do that while I'm up here. A solid block under here, then another stair going this way, and then I believe half slabs going across. And I think that's all I need to do on the underside of it, so let's go up top, and I think this will be the final decoration portion of the flag. So he says concrete powder coming along all the top here, and then I think the rest is like up to you on what you want it to look like cosmetically. So I could leave this pole as is, or I can decorate it with trapdoors, which is what I'm opting to do here. Now that all the trapdoors are placed down, I can now come up here, and what I can do is place 2 of these strip logs here, a deep slate wall on top, then some fences, and a lightning rod right on top. Oh, okay. That should be the flag decorations done. Let's come down here. Let's all cross our fingers. If this doesn't work, I'm crashing out. So I should just go like that. Something's happening. Oh my God, something's happening. Oh my God, it's waving. I love it. I didn't expect this to actually work. And now I'll be able to stand from anywhere around here and see it wave right at me. Let's try from on top of my ghasts over there. Lucky I made a little viewing platform. There it is. You know, as long as I don't zoom in, it looks fine. And this proves that I know how to follow directions. It's so beautiful. Another thing I wanted to build from Jake Kelton's channel is these amazing birds that actually flap their wings. And seeing as I have my ghast airships in the sky over there, I was thinking that a good place to put these would maybe be above my zoo here. We are going to build high up in the sky for this one. I think this should be high enough. I'm just gonna try this out with a small flock for now, and if it's successful, we will go way bigger. So for starters, I'm gonna need these calibrated skulk sensors, which I have never used before in my life, but I'm gonna place this one here. So to make them look like birds, I have a bunch of these spruce trapdoors that are going to go on the side. And as you can see, they've already started flapping. These are actually going to keep flapping because all of the skulk sensors are going off. And to make it look more like a bird, I am going to put these hanging roots on the bottom of them, just like he did in his video. Then a fence gate at the back like this. And finally at the front, it is going to have this lightning rod. And you can kind of see it looks like a bird. Either that's a really long beak or it's a small head with a very abnormally long neck, whatever you prefer. And I'm gonna make all of the birds look like that one. Let's come down here, and once again I'm gonna sleep because it's way too dark to see them, but we can sort of see them. Oh my god, I almost died. Can sort of see them from underneath, but I feel like we'll get a really good view from up there. It looks so good. If you're just not really paying attention, like looking closely and just kind of seeing them from afar, it really does look like birds in the sky. I want to go around now and build, I think, a couple more of these around just to fill out the sky. So I'm not sure where I want to put those. I might put one maybe there and behind my house as well. Oh, this is already starting to look so good. I've been watching so many videos recently of people detailing their worlds and like making it feel so fleshed out and animated, and I'm so in love with it, and I can't wait until mine feels just like that as well. I'm gonna get to building more of those now, and then I'll get into the final build that I wanted to try out for today. Okay, and the final thing that I wanted to do to sort of bring my own world to life was to decorate my forest and also my house and my zoo with some more flora. So I started this process in my forest. I noticed the entrance of my forest was kind of boring, so I spruced it up a bit by planting a couple more trees, and I also built a wall separating the path from my forest to give this area a little bit more fluff. Then I planted the new wildflowers and leaf litters around, plus I added in some vines around my trees and just kind of made everything look prettier. I also went into my zoo and I planted these like little fake trees around using dead bush and azalea leaves. I thought these were kind of pretty, and they just added a tiny bit more color into the zoo that I wanted. I also continued this trend upwards into my forest and to the path leading to my house, where I also put down some of these fake sort of plants. So now walking through my area, you can see it just feels a bit more alive. I've got some inside too, and all the vines really make this forest feel not too easy to walk through, which is exactly the vibe I want. And the addition of these adorable cats and their tiny little cat homes really pulls it all together. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also went around and I added tiny little rock formations in my world. These aren't anything special. I just placed down some stone and stone slabs and some buttons and made it look like big boulders. These really pull everything together too, and I think my world is starting to finally feel like a living, breathing world and not just an empty, terraformed Minecraft space. Walking through my forest actually feels really good now. And now that that's all over, let's check in on my happy ghasts. Okay, it looks like these little guys are still cooking, or like opposite of cooking. So while I'm waiting, why don't we try to craft their like saddles, which I think are actually custom. So oh, here it is. It's a harness, and I need a full wool block, 2 pieces of glass, and 3 leather each. Okay, that's fine. I should just need to grab some more leather from my house. Leather on top, then glass here and a wool block there. Cute, cute. Okay, now let's do a pink one too. Adorable. And I think I need to wait for them to be fully grown to put these on them, so I can't use them quite yet. Let's just put these in a chest for safekeeping for when they're ready. This episode feels like all over the place, but I kind of miss just recording more chill videos. That tower and the UFO build, what I'm telling you, took forever. Like, that was the most planned one of my videos has been in such a long time. It feels nice to sort of have a chill day for once. Well, you know what else I'll need before they grow up? I need leads. Apparently leads are like completely changed now and like work really weirdly. I guess you can like attach animals to one another, which is pretty cool. It'd be cool to try that out on these happy ghasts, but you guys gotta grow. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, 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 oh. I had an idea in my brain of something that I could do for the happy ghasts, and I kind of want to make them like landing zones or like helipads or something. You know what I mean? Some sort of docking station for when I'm done flying them and they can just land and enjoy the rest of their day. I was thinking of building it right over here on the side of this cliff face. And what I want to build might sound a little messed up, but hear me out. What if I used the bones of their mothers and made a little platform sticking out here? I don't think that sounds too bad, personally. And look, there's already a natural sort of flat area here, so I would just have to dig this out and make it look pretty. If I just terraformed this a tiny bit, I think we could do something here. It's basically just gonna be something that I can land here, then walk straight back up home. So let's build a circle, I think, here. Okay, so I put the bones in the circle like this. Then we open up this area and we make it a big platform. I think if I put like a big H or something for like happy gas, but also doubling as helipad, you know, I feel like that could be good. Am I a little messed up for this? Yes, but it's all in the name of decoration. You know what? I'm gonna use netherrack and pearlescent froglight for this. Okay, there we go. And then let's do the H facing this way. So that's the middle there. And it'll have to come out like this. Okay, that doesn't look bad at all. I could have built it without the bones, but we all know I'm a little messed up in the head, so it's fine. And then I'm also gonna do a staircase here too. Wait. What is that? What is that? They spawned. Oh my god. Snowballs. I need the snowballs. Here you go. Okay, where is he going? Girl, you need to come back. You're going way too far. Oh my god, look at them. Here you... Oh, girl, I'm sorry about that. I just got them. I'm already hurting them. That is not good. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Dang, y'all can eat. Here, you two come over here. I'm gonna keep you in a safe space. On this fence here, I'm gonna let y'all grow while I finish your helipad. You're so cute. And hungry, like dang. Girl, the tariffs, I can't afford this food. Hello? You're so big already, you too. Okay, this might be the moment. You take this one and you take that one. Look how cute they are. Hold on, guys. I know this is a cute moment and all. I really do, and I get that like this is an important milestone in my world, but it's really annoying me how it's nighttime and I can't see them and it's really dark. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna... They're so big. Oh my god. You guys are gonna have to stay here. Your helipad's not done. Oh god, I'm really gonna make them fly off of the bones of their dead mother. Do I hear myself sometimes? Do I know that this is what I'm doing? There we go. Just a very little simple path for now, and I will give them each a fence to be on separately. Okay, I'm taking this off. Get away, Elytra. I want to get on a happy ghast. I'll fly the blue one first, and the pink one, you can stay here. How do I get up to it? Come down. Oh! I'm riding it. This is so cool. How do I make it go up? Okay, I press spacebar. I look so tiny. You know, this might be good for my self-esteem, actually. Okay, so apparently if I crouch, I should just stand on it. Oh, yeah. And I guess these guys don't move when you're standing on them. That's really cool, actually. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, and to go down, I just look down. Cool. Just me and my happy ghast. It is so crazy to see how much this game has changed in the past few years. I would have never even dreamed of something like this being added, and now that it's here, I adore it. Let's get you on your helipad. Oh, those bones? They seem familiar? What are you talking about? Familiar bones, you silly Billy. Okay, let's get off and I will tether you there. And let's grab your sister as well. Oh, I don't have my elytra on. I don't have my elytra on. Oh, gotta get the lead off you. If you could just come down, thank you. And get on. Oh, the pink one, adorable. I'm in love. I love their little like flight goggles. It's so cute. Okay, let's get you over to your brother. This is my favorite thing in the world, truly, honestly. Oh, okay, girl, back up. Okay, and let's tether you as well, there. And now anytime I want to use them, I just come down this little path here and I say hello. I want more. I want like 40 of them, honestly. This is gonna be so good for building. Don't look to the right, you guys. No, I said don't. I promise. Those guys over there, they're not real. Okay, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Honestly, loved having a chill video like this. I love my happy ghasts. I hope you love them too. I can't wait to use them in the future. My hardcore forever world is expanding every single day, and traveling is getting quite expensive using just my elytra because of all the fireworks that I need. So today, I'm planning on connecting two sides of my world to make it easier and cheaper to travel. I'm gonna be building a custom cave system under my house, teeming with ores and a few magical plants that I've never used before in my world. That takes me all the way from my forest straight through to my elytra launch tower. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Where am I building this enchanted cave, you may be wondering? Well, if you were to follow me, right around the corner over here in my forest, you'll notice there's some leaf blocks. And behind these is a natural opening in the cliff here, which I thought would be so perfect to build my little enchanted cave in. And you can see it does go quite far this way. It is going to take a bit of time to dig all the way through here, but it's so worth it because rather than having to go around or above, I can just walk straight through here. So excuse me while I just... I just got an idea. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, this could go so horribly wrong. Okay. Run! Oh, that's not too bad. And I'm almost at the other side. Okay, why don't we place a few more blocks of TNT? Because why not? There? I don't know. Let's see. Not quite the chain reaction I was hoping for. There we go. Maybe one more there. Okay, I know that this whole area may look like a mess, but this is the exact effect that I wanted. It just looks like a random cave. Now that we have a sort of cave outline made, I am going to decorate this entire place and make it look really pretty and cutesy and cave core? Is that even a thing? Cave core? I don't know. Okay, first off, lantern placement is gonna change. So those are gonna hang inside of the walls. I'd love for some lanterns to be hanging from the ceiling as well as being inside of the walls like that. Also, the end of the cave will have one hanging down as well. Don't know how I'm going to fill this in. I might just replace it with stone, honestly. You know what? That doesn't look bad, and people can just avoid the water. Sure. Also, I'm gonna get rid of all of these random dirt blocks in here. We will not be needing those on the floor, at least. I'll keep the ones in the ceiling. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with all of my wood blocks that I want to put in here first. So at the cave entrance, I'm going to put a little pillar on either side here. I want to make this look like it's being structurally held up similar to a mine shaft. That looks cute. Maybe if I terraform this a bit. Okay, yes, love. Okay, and I'm gonna have wooden steps going down, I believe, like that. Just enough so like you don't have to press spacebar, because that's one thing I hate doing in this game. I don't know how many of these wooden support beams I'm gonna have around, to be honest with you. I haven't really planned this out too much, so don't look at me. Maybe like that or something. I don't know. Cute. Sure, why not? Go for it. If I just make it look like it's sort of being held up by the wood, that will be okay, I think. Then one more at the entrance should be good, I think. Ooh, I love the way that looks. Yes, 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 yes. A million times yes. Also, I'm not gonna mine any of the ores in the walls. I think it looks better with them there, and I also might get some more to put around in a bit. Now that all the wood is placed down, I'm gonna go through now and place some of these pointed dripstone too. Now, I don't really build with these. I think they won't fall on my head. I don't know. That's my hope anyways, that they won't like fall and kill me. I know they can take me out in one hit, so I want to avoid that as much as possible. Thank you very much. Ooh, let's have some big ones in here. I love a big one. Wait, they connect like that? Why have I never noticed that? Sure, girl, why not? Okay, I think that looks good. For my next trick, I am going to be making little water deposits in this cave now. Oh, can I make like a waterfall here? Kind of. That works, sure. I'm also gonna make one in this little dirt pocket here. I'm actually gonna end up changing this dirt pocket to be a makeshift amethyst cluster. I don't have the amethyst yet though, so we're gonna have to go get that pretty soon here. There's also going to be a huge water deposit here, and there's already a natural one at the entrance, so that's all the water I want to place down. Now, I have a bunch of these azalea leaves and flowering azalea that I want to put around the cave as well, just to make it look more alive. Yes. Does it make sense for a cave? No. But NovaSoBored doesn't really care what makes sense and what doesn't. We should know this by now. It has never been that serious. Okay, now I'm gonna go through it and place a bunch of these mushroom around. I'm not sure exactly where I can place them. I know the light level has to be like a specific thing, but I think where I'm placing them works now. Wait, that looks cute. Oh, I almost forgot. I want to put some hanging roots in here too. Oh, yup. These are so cute. I guess it wouldn't make sense to place them on stone, so I'll just put it anywhere that I see dirt, I suppose. Like right at the entrance here, too. I guess I could place some artificial dirt in the ceiling. Who's gonna check me? Right. Oh, this is looking so magical already. Oh, it would be kind of cute if this was a waterfall, I think. How does that look? That looks fine. That looks great, actually. Of course it does. I made it. Oh, I forgot. I got these spore blossoms, so I can place these too. Yes, yep, exactly. Exactly. Oh, these are gonna look so cute. And I can cover them with leaves. This place is so cute. Okay, this has been a very quick build, but I am not done yet. Right now, I'm just gonna go in on the floor and add some cobblestone to break up the normal stone. There we go. All right, that's all the plants and everything placed down. Now, there's a few final finishing touches I want to do to really make this place pop. I wanted to transform this tiny little dirt pocket into a mini amethyst cluster, but your girl doesn't have any amethyst, so I'm gonna need to go get some. Now, I should have a silk touch pickaxe in my house somewhere. Should be right in here. There we go. The problem here is that I have no clue where an amethyst cluster is or how to find them. There could be one down here somewhere. Also, look how the caves look with the new fog. I really love it. Is this the block of an amethyst cluster? This is, oh, this is basalt. Probably not. I think the one around a cluster is called tuff. Maybe? I don't know. Here, let's go this way. Maybe there might be something around here? Whoa! Okay, that was a cool fly through. You can't lie. Hello, new part of my cave I've never seen before. Oh, that's where the ancient city is. It feels like an actual lifetime ago that I went down there. Okay, let's just keep exploring through the caves. Maybe I will find something. Ow, ow. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm keeping this on me. I can't do it. And I almost flew right into this lot. Oh, okay. I'm telling you, everything works in my favor. Oh, it is the smooth basalt. Okay, I think I'm just dumb. And then this is calcite. Yeah, love that. Thank you. I don't remember when the last time I came to an amethyst geode was, so sorry if I sound like a noob. And I think I should be able to just do that. Perfect. Mine. And you know what? Now that I'm mining these blocks, I can probably make a little amethyst farm near my house now. Okay, I'll leave those on top there. In the off chance that I ever need to find amethyst, now I know where a geode is, and I'll just come back to this one. Okay, I should have enough amethyst and everything else. Let's head back. All right, let's make my makeshift cluster here. Is it giving geode? It's giving something, that's for sure. But I like it. It was never meant to be this big thing anyway. Okay, that is my version of the amethyst geode done. Also, couldn't hurt to put a lantern in there. There we go. Now, I'm gonna need to actually go back down into the caves because I want to add more ore, just like the emerald and the coal that's sprinkled around. Like redstone, maybe if I can find diamonds, I'll put those in as well. I might have some in my storage room, but let's go check first before anything. One of these days it's gonna happen. I'm gonna fly into a wall and die, and it's not gonna be pretty. I do not have any raw ore blocks, so we're gonna have to go journeying once again. I love that this is the cave that I just constantly come back to. I have everything down here, so like, why would I want to change it up, you know? My trial chamber, the ancient city, so convenient. Okay, there's some redstone here that I could get, so let's grab this. And I guess I'll have to get some of this cobbled deep slate too. Lapis, don't mind if I do. Oh, there's iron. I'm ticking everything off in one go. This is amazing. Gotta say though, I would love if there was some normal stone textured ores that might fit in a bit better with my cave. Okay, I have redstone, gold, lapis, iron, and copper. I really want to be greedy and find diamonds though. I feel like it could look really good. Oh gosh, all roads lead back to Skulk. It's insane. Oh, at least there's diamonds there though. And death. Okay, don't mind if I do. Oh! Well, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Okay, why did I do that? That was just dumb. That was stupid. It's not gonna spawn, right? That was almost terrifying. Wasn't me. Wasn't me, Animal Council. If you're watching, listening, I don't know. Girl, I had nothing to do with that. No shade. Wasn't me. Was not me again. I swear, I promise. Doesn't look like there's a ton more this way, at least from what I can see. So I might just head back. Why am I so excited to place down ore blocks right now? Okay, let's do all the normal iron ore that I have first. I am kind of upset that I didn't find more ore textured like stone, but placing down a little deep slate never hurt anybody, did it? It's pretty. Let's deposit some into this wall too. Oh yeah, let's do redstone. I haven't done that yet. There we go. Can also do some lapis maybe in the floor. And the only one I haven't placed down is gold. So let's do that somewhere over here. I forgot about copper too, girl. Thank God. I honestly wish copper had way more uses. You know, just make it do anything but just sit there, you know? Okay, that's all my ores placed down. And that is most of this cave complete. However, of course, there is one more item that I want to put in here to make it come alive. Apparently, there is a decades-old plant in Minecraft that I don't have yet, and I need a special friend to help me sniff it out of the ground. Apparently, in order to find this special friend, I'm gonna need to do a little bit of this. Ew, you're dirty. I am obviously going to look for a sniffer. From what I remember, I need to find a warm ocean or like anywhere with coral basically. And I need to use this brush on any of the sand around it and a sniffer egg should pop out. I don't know. This is one of the structures. I think this actually might be one of the structures you can find it in. Oh, it so is? Okay, is there any suspicious blocks around here? Okay, I don't see any suspicious blocks around here. I hope I'm getting it right that I need to find a coral reef. I didn't fact check or Google that at all, to be honest with you. There's gotta be one somewhere, right? Oh, there's one of these. Couldn't hurt to check here. Oh, here's a suspicious gravel. I'm gonna need you to back up. Please, please. Y'all need to go. What is that? Oh, it's an emerald. Okay, girl. Oh, there's another one. What is it? What is it? What is it? That really all I get? 2 little blocks? Whatever. I'm out. Oh my. Okay. Yeah. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Probably broke. Oh, look, there's another one. Give me the egg. Explorer pottery sherd. That is not what I asked for at all. Oh, a buried treasure map. Girl, where the hell is that? It's somewhere this way. Okay, should be somewhere here. I'm so busy. I'm so busy. Please. I'm so busy. Ooh, none of the things I need. I'll take it though. Thank you. D&D. You're like 2 episodes late, girl. I already got it covered, but thanks. Be gone. Oh, there's another one of those thingies. I think this is where I can maybe find a sniffer egg. Is this suspicious sand? Oh, it is. What am I getting? Oh, yay. How about this one? Oh, yay. How about in here? Tell me that's a sniffer egg. Oh, it is. Smells interesting is the achievement I just got. Yay. Damn, this is a big egg. Okay, let's go home and hatch this thing. I don't know how it works. I'm out. All right, I believe if I place the sniffer egg on a moss block, it will hatch quicker. Oh my god, my inventory is so full. I need those things. You know, the new things. You know what they're called. The little baggies. You know. Those ones. Okay, do I have any moss? I have pale moss. Okay, regular moss. Here we go. Sniffer, I am gonna hatch you in this lovely area over here. And I think I just gotta wait 10 minutes for this baby to hatch, so... So, how are you? Oh, big back in my screen. Hi, Sniffer. You are so adorable. Apparently, this guy should sniff the seeds of the plant that I need out of the ground. Where's he going? He's just strutting along. Can I feed you moss? No. Can I throw you moss? Oh, he didn't like that. I'll just take that back. Thank you. So when do you start digging or whatever? Okay, I'm gonna sleep while he does his thing. You still just walking there, aren't you, buddy? Not you sniffing me. And groaning. Oh my god, there's an assassination attempt on my sniffer. It's always something going on in my world, I swear. I bet it was that llama. So, you do anything, or... Right, got it. Oh, you probably shouldn't go over there. He does not like anyone, basically. Oh, you're going anyway. You're determined. Why do you keep looking at me like that? Oh my god. Jump scare. Please. Warning. You are huge. And you're green. You think you could, do some magic? He keeps coming up to me and taking a really deep sniff, and I don't know how to feel about it. See, what? He did it again. Oh, he smells something. What's he doing? Oh my god, what is... Oh my god! Good job, buddy. I can't believe you found them. I'm now gonna manufacture these and make them grow tenfold. And ASAP. Need bone meal. Okay, I'll be real with you. I have no clue how this works. Can I just... Oh, okay. Planting the past. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, it only gives me one with no seeds. Interesting. So I've got to wait for my sniffer to dig up more, I guess. But this is so good. This is the flower that I wanted to put in my magical cave over here. I believe I can plant it on moss, so that's what I will do. Oh, I love it. Have I built with this flower before? I don't think so. I need more. Please, sniffer. Get to work. Get to work. Oh, he did not like that. Can I help you? Oh my. Like all up on me. Big nose and all. I'm gonna have to do a lot of waiting, aren't I? Mm-hmm. Okay, this might be the last one I need. Yay! Wait. Pitcher pod? What is that? What is a pitcher pod? Oh, hello? What is this? Never in my days have I seen a pitcher plant. Where was this when I was making my forest? I feel like every episode I find some random new block to add to my forest, and right now, it's this. I'm gonna need so many sniffers if I want to fill this forest with these. But since I can't fill my forest with it, I can just put it in here for now. And I do have the other torch flower seeds that I need. So let's get these all grown. And I can place these inside of my little cave. And done. That means the cave is done too. Okay, let's do a walkthrough. What do we think, you guys? I think this looks so good. I actually am really in love with this cave. I love how there's plants incorporated and the raw ores. I love this little amethyst geode too. The dripstone, the hanging roots, everything. I'm obsessed. I hope you guys like it just as much as I do. This was a blast to make, and now I can just walk through here to get over to this side of my world without having to waste a bunch of firework rockets. Okay, I know I'm in the middle of my outro right now, but I was feeling really inspired last night and I went and did some more mining and I decorated the cave a bit more. So now it looks like this and it feels even more magical. Let me know what you guys think. I am in love. And I also have a brand new pet sniffer. Today, we are doing a more laid back long form video. There's a couple things around my world that need some maintenance and sprucing up, and I also want to build a new bridge connecting some parts of my world. So join me today for a more chill, laid back video where I just yap your ear off and build. Okay, today I'm gonna try out something new with my videos. I kind of want to do like a long form video. I've gotten so many comments on my 1000 days video that a lot of people are really enjoying these like longer form videos. Not to toot my own horn, but apparently my voice is like really relaxing or something. So I'm gonna try today to do a longer form video for you. I don't know how this is gonna go, honestly. I couldn't tell you, but there is a lot of stuff around my world that kind of needs some maintenance that I have kind of been ignoring or like pushing off because I have other projects in mind. So I guess we can do those today. And what? Ew, the screen tear was crazy. You probably can't even see it on your screen, but for me, it was awful. Anyway. One of the things that I've been wanting to do is you guys actually told me in the comments about this. Apparently there's a different way that I can make my launch tower. So if you didn't know, I built this Elytra launch tower here. And a few weeks ago, I just kind of wanted a new way to travel around my world because I was tired of just kind of like, okay, let's go up. And I'll go all the way up and up and then I'll fly off, in any which direction. One, because it's kind of a lot of fireworks to use for one little trip, and two, I just wanted a cool way to launch into the air. So, I'd press that button and TNT would make me shoot up into the sky. I can probably do it now for you to show you. Let me eat this, girl, because the last time I did this, it did not go well. So yeah, that's basically how it works there. And then I would kind of just fly off in any direction that I wanted to. But it's taking a lot of TNT and a lot of gunpowder. And a lot of you told me that there's a different way that I can launch myself into the air. So I've been wanting to change up the tower to see if I could try and do that so that I don't have to use it anymore with TNT, because I will be real, getting all this TNT, it's a headache. It's a hassle. I have to leave my computer on all night. Your girl has bills. Like, I don't have the money to be spending on leaving my electricity going, you know what I mean? So I do want to try and do this wind charge thing. You guys were saying that it's can launch me higher, possibly. I don't know if that's even true, but we're gonna test it. And I really want to see if that's true, because you guys could be lying to me. You guys do that a lot, actually. I'm not gonna call you out here. You do lie to me a lot, and like, that's okay. Pathological liars in my chat. That's okay. Um, okay, let me get this. I just need a couple blocks to test it. So I was looking it up online, and apparently it's so simple. Apparently all I have to do is do this, then get these. Oh, that's not. That is not. Hold on. I'm supposed to do this, I think. I don't know. Let's try it, girl. Hold on. Hold. And then this. And you said just place one wind charge in there. I'm going to place a few just in case this does work and I want to try it again. They're saying to do this and then button there, and this should ideally work. Okay, it kind of works. The way I almost died. Hello. So definitely still need a gapple. Oh my god, I almost died. That does work though. It almost launched me to the very top, not all the way. I think I need to do some tweaking. If I can find a way to make it launch me higher, possibly, that would work. I'm so sure there are ways on YouTube, but it's good to know that that actually does work a little bit. So I'm just going to leave this here for now, and I'll come back to that at some point. But yeah, that was one of the things I wanted to try because it seems so interesting to me. Another one is, it's going to be so boring. I really want to connect my world with paths and stuff, because this staircase over here, I want this to connect to my little cave here, because it doesn't. It just kind of goes nowhere. So I really want this all to link up nicely. And not you. Anyway, I want it all to link up nicely, because also on this side, it's actually, there you go. It might actually be faster using my firework, but you know what? You know me, I'm going to make whatever I want to make. My gunpowder farm isn't linked to anything with paths. So like, it's kind of just out here on its own a little bit, like disconnected, which is fine with me, but I would personally... Girl, can y'all go away? Like, I'm trying to do my little commentary here. I really am. Anyway, they are so loud, girl. Let me Let me turn them down. They're still loud. Hold on. That is... Am I crazy or is that like insanely loud? I don't know. Do I get... Oh my god, it's taunting me. It's literally taunting me. Anyway, I'm gonna go sleep then. Um, yeah, I want to link this up to the paths over here. And I also, maybe, if, I have the skills, I would love to build another bridge because I think I'm going to start expanding my world beyond this little island over that way. Like, I'm thinking maybe we could do a bridge like here or something, or like this way. I thought could be a cool idea. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's 4. It's 4. Okay, we're going to bed. We're going to bed. Yeah, I thought that could be fun. And then I think there was something else that's slipping my mind. I don't remember. I also would love to do the tiniest bit of mining. The tiniest bit, maybe, if possible. Me asking your permission, like I'm not just gonna do what I want to anyway. Right. Okay, I think I'm gonna start off with the paths first. So I'm gonna grab some gravel and puzzle. Oh yeah, I remember. I just want to spruce up my paths in general because they're so boring. They're like actually just boring. Like, 'cause I just do the little grass like path block, but I want to make them look cute. I almost said another word I can't see on YouTube. I'll say it on Twitch though. You can follow me there. But I just want to make them look cute, I want to make them look like they have variation and they're not just the same. I feel like that's my problem with my paths, but that's my little plan for today. I will, you know what? We'll wait for that to smell. We can just go. We're in the vicinity. Let's start off over here with these paths. I know this might be so boring for some of you, but like in my head, this has been driving me crazy for so long. And I know I just built the tower like in my world, but like also it's been like a month since I built the tower in real life. So it has been a while for me, and I do come in this world quite a lot just to like AFK and mess around with things and figure stuff out. But yeah. It's, I think, been a few years since I've done commentary like this. I kind of was weaned off of commentary long videos because I don't know if anyone has been watching my channel for a long time. Probably not anyone who's here now, but my videos used to be very like Stampy Longnose inspired, and he used to do like a ton of like long form, sort of commentary all the time videos. And because I was such a fan, I always wanted to do videos like that, so I did. But since I've sort of found my own groove as a creator and haven't been like trying to mimic or emulate someone else's content, I've sort of gotten off that and done like more cut commentaries. So, this long form stuff is not for me. That's why all my videos are like, the longest I'll go is 20 minutes or something, personally, because I just find it so hard to like commentate. But I don't know. This will be a good experiment to see if I can actually still do it, because I don't feel like I can, but maybe I can. Maybe I'm wrong about myself. Anyway, why nobody GAF? Why nobody GAF? It's like Meg Griffin right now. Okay, here we go. Also, if I sound nasally, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. Every time I talk for long periods of time, I just get super nasal and like backed up, and I don't know why. It really, like, it's one thing about my voice that really upsets me is the nasal. I don't get it. I really don't. Okay, there we go. Oh god, it looks so bad. It looks so bad. I need to figure out new ways to do paths because this is just not it. Maybe gravel would look good. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I hate how nasal my voice can get sometimes. I did this like AI voice quiz. I know AI, boo, boo, tomato. But I did an AI voice quiz and it was like, your voice is 40% seductive, um, 30% melodic, and 30% nasal. And I was like, girl, what do you mean? Like, what? What do you mean 30% nasal? Like, you're not wrong, but that, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that my voice is 30% nasal. It is. It's like 90% nasal, let's be real. But yeah. Um, oh my God, I just heard a noise. Anyway, I have been so excited to make videos recently. The only reason I haven't is because I've been so busy, but like I've been so excited to come back and make videos. Um, I've been on like a roll because I haven't consistently uploaded to my channel in like years. It has been, I want to say a good like 5, 6 years since I like really consistently went for like uploading on YouTube. And these past like, I want to say 6 months, maybe 5, 6 months, I've really been going hard at it. And I've really been enjoying it. Like, it actually made me excited to make videos again, which is not something I felt in a very long time. Because around, like, I want to say right around 2019, like right before COVID, is when I sort of stopped making regular videos. And I never really got that groove back until now. It took a long time, but I'm honestly like, I am loving every second of it. Like, I'm even loving editing, which is not something that I used to be super into, and it is like another part of the reason why I used to do longer like uncut videos, because it was just easier to edit. um but like I've even like enjoyed the editing, and like I love doing like little music things, and even with stuff like um all the animal council stuff, like that was so fun, and I'm really loving that again. And I'm so glad because it's a really nice creative outlet for me. um I think I started making videos in like 2013, but I never, it was always like a very side thing until I started up my own channel in like 2016, 2015, when I was like volunteer working for this YouTuber. And then like I started doing my own videos, and then I just like did a lot from there. And I don't know, I'm really happy with videos right now, and I'm so excited to make more. It does suck though, because I feel like every time I say that, something happens, and it's like, oh, well, now you can't make videos for another 4 years. And it's like, oh, okay. I swear. It was like when I was doing it in 2019 before my big break, I was in college, and I was working a job and a bunch of stuff. And then and a bunch of life stuff got in the way, and I quit my job, and I had to leave college during COVID, and it was like all this stuff happened, and like video making took a sideline again. And then now is like I feel like it's like all sort of aligned now. We're like, okay, here's a time, here's a space in your timeline where you can finally like, bring this back to the forefront and do this without any interruption, without, anyone to tell you that it's you know, you shouldn't be doing this right now. Like, you know, this is like a time in your life where this thing that you love doing a lot can now have more focus for you. And I've really enjoyed that because um it's allowed me to find like the space to sort of grow into what kind of content creator I want to be. It's allowed me to like figure out, okay, I don't want these things in my videos. There's certain, you know, gameplay things or editing styles that I don't want or I do want. You know, it's allowed me to figure out a lot about what I like in a video for myself and what I want to see from myself in videos and stuff, which has been really nice because for a long time, oh my God, I just talk, don't I? Damn girl, shut up. No, but for a long time, I just felt like I was like sort of in this limbo where I didn't really know or understand what type of video I wanted to make. And I was just kind of like throwing things at a wall and hoping like, okay, this is my next big thing. And then I do it and it's not. And then I get really sad and then I stop. And then I do it again and it's a cycle, you know? But now I'm sort of giving myself like the time to figure out myself as a creator, and I'm no longer expecting something to be successful. I'm kind of just accepting myself as I am and not wanting myself to be more than what I am. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I'm kind of just giving myself the leniency of like, okay, make this video. Know that like it may or may not do as well as you hope. But if you enjoy it, that's what counts. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've figured out how to do that more. And since figuring that out, I'm a lot more happy with doing YouTube. And as like a byproduct of that, I've also been able to give myself more space just in life to sort of make decisions or mistakes that like maybe are not right, but also, you know, learning that it's not right and then being like, okay, let's, you know, let's pivot or let's, you know, that wasn't right. Let's figure out something else. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's all just kind of like, you know, the same leniency I'm giving myself for videos, I've given myself for life, and it's made me a little bit more lax when it comes to a lot of stress and anxiety I have about my life. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I really hope it does. I think I am just kind of rambling, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with videos and stuff. It just it feels right this time around in a way that it hasn't before, and I'm hoping that's a good sign. I'm hoping that like this means like I'm on the right path to whatever is next with my online presence, you know? It just all feels like it has sort of aligned finally. And like everything sort of clicked and it's like, okay, girl, this is what you're making. Go make it, you know, instead of being like, well, God, I don't even know what to do. Like, God, you know, I probably am over explaining myself as I usually do, but yeah, that's where I'm at and it all feels good. And that got me through making those paths. I did spruce up these paths a little bit, so that's good. There is one thing I remember that I wanted to do desperately. So this path over here leads to nowhere. Let's actually just cut down this tree. This path literally leads to nowhere, and it's crazy. Like it leads off the side of this cliff. So I'm gonna need to figure out a staircase situation here or something because I really want this to connect somehow in a nice way. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Maybe I can um let's let's get some blocks. Let's get some blocks. Um I forget. I had another talking point. Oh yeah, why there's been a gap in my videos, which you probably won't even notice, honestly. I don't think anyone does, but I have been uploading weekly for the last I want to say since January, maybe. I've been uploading weekly since. It's been my goal to sort of push myself to upload that much, and I've been meeting that goal consistently, which has been good for me. But I haven't uploaded the past week or the past 2 weeks. I don't know. And that's because I have been moving. I've been moving to a new place and it's been wonderful. I am going to go into more detail on my Twitch channel about that. So if you're interested in that, you can watch there. But I moved into my new place recently and it's been so nice. It's been so very needed, very needed. So needed. And I'm so happy. Once again, I'll talk more about it on my Twitch channel. So if you want to see it over there, you can go follow me. It's just NovaSoBored, like on YouTube. How do I make lanterns? I don't know how to make lanterns. First of all, I need this, but I don't. Isn't it just iron nuggets around a torch, or am I crazy? Did they change the recipe? Surely not, right? What would be here if I could craft it? Oh, do I need a chain? Maybe I need a chain. I don't even... Am I crazy? Chain? Do I have to Google a Minecraft recipe? What do you mean? A lantern recipe, Minecraft. Oh, I'm just dumb. Wait, but why wouldn't it show up here if I can make it? Like, okay. Like, do I not have the ingredients? Sure, girl. Whatever. Whatever. Anyway, because that makes sense. Anyway, let me craft my little lanterns and shut up. Yeah, I'm in my own place. It's so good, but that's why I haven't uploaded the past week or so, is because I've been so busy. I've been so busy. I'm also working more jobs now, which is, you know, that's a good thing. I'm not complaining, but it is a reason why I'm so busy. But yeah, like I said, I'll talk more about it on Twitch, but it's been so fun and I'm honestly really relieved because oh my god, I'm turning it into another like life moment, but basically I've always wanted to live on my own for so long, and that like goal of mine has finally come true. So it just feels like a big, you know, full circle, like the dream I've wanted since I was 16 has finally come true, you know? It's been really nice and I'm really happy. But oh my god, did people not tell you how expensive it is to live on your own? I mean, they do, but they don't tell you the extent of it. Like they don't tell you like, yeah, it's so expensive. Like you will need thousands of dollars. Like it's crazy. It's a little crazy. It's a little much, you know? Like sometimes I just need a break. Sometimes I would like a break momentarily from how much financial burden it is to live on your own. It's insane. But it's so worth it, I fear. It very much is. Okay, let's get the staircase going this way. No. How about we do like that? Is that fine? I don't know. It's gonna look bad, I fear. It's gonna look bad. And I think we as a society can accept that. Sometimes I'm going to build something that looks terrible and you're going to have to look at it and like nod and smile, you know? That's kind of just what I need from you right now. I need you to just like pretend it looks fine, like tell me in the comments it looks okay, and be done with it. Okay, let's get this here. Here we go. What do people talk about in long form videos, girl? Because I know people like to use long form videos to fall asleep to, but like, what if I just screamed in your ear? What if I just like screamed in your ear right now and woke you up? Ah! Did I wake you up? I don't know. But I was just thinking like earlier, like what's stopping me from like really like screaming in your ear and waking you up from your dream? Like as if like a mental patient broke into your house and like went right up to your ear and screamed in it. Because there's nothing stopping me from doing that, you know? But like I'm courteous and nice enough to not, because I'm such a good person. But like I really could, and I'm really tempted. I won't, but I really want to. Once again, I won't, but like there's an urge in me to do so, but I won't yet. Maybe I'll save it for like the end of the video. Like maybe you'll be so asleep by the time this is done that like you'll fully have dozed off, and then I'll just scream in your ear and the video will end, and like you'll think the video had ended hours ago, but it really just ended 5 seconds ago, and that was me, like fully me belting my lungs out in your ear. Honestly, I kind of want to do that. So, headphone warning. Headphone warning, I will be yelling at you. Trust. There's lots of built up anger there. Anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about, which is probably a good thing. I was probably rambling. Oh yeah, moving out. Such a financial burden. So heavy on the wallet, but it's okay. It's, you know, it was meant to be this way. You know, I begged the universe for years for financial freedom from anyone, and now I got it, and the universe is like, okay, girl, you wanted this. I mean, you know, this, it's all up to you now, which is so scary. Oh my god, I was thinking about this the other day. You move out on your own, girl. That's it. You know, you're responsible for yourself, and that is such a scary thought. Being responsible for myself? No. That's terrifying. That's actually terrifying. Also, I'm gonna sleep before any of those phantoms spawn. I can't deal with it. I'm sorry. Okay, let's come in here. But yeah, being responsible for yourself, so scary. So scary. Cause like you you know, you can ask people for help. They're not required at all to give it to you. Not that anyone is ever required to give you help, but like they're really like, you know, you could be in the most desperate need of help. Someone could say no, and like everyone could say no, and you're screwed. You know what I mean? These are the situations in my head that like keep me up at night. It's like, oh, what if you're in the hospital and you're dying and you need help and you can only rely on yourself? You're screwed. You know, it's just things like that that I think about that really terrify me about being independent. But also, I could eat a whole pint of ice cream in a day. No one can tell me what to do. Right, exactly. So there's some good things about it. Honestly. Oh no. Oh my god. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. My world. Sorry, I'm like switching topics so quickly. I don't care. I'm sure you don't care either. Anyway, my world is in like the newest snapshot version. So like every time I load up this world, there's a new update. For instance, the newest update in my world is the clouds. They actually like have been updated to be, oh, it's snowing up here. You can't really tell in the snow, so I won't do that. But like they're all more like stretched horizontally, and they have more of a like design on them, which is pretty cool. I do like the new clouds. There's also like an Easter egg somewhere in the clouds where you can see like a creeper face, which is cool. I have yet to come across that, to be honest, but I've heard it's there and I've heard people enjoy it. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see it one day when I'm just in my world. But yeah, I have a new update every time I come on this world. And I'm not mad at it. I'm just like, you know, I hope that the update comes out soon because I really want, the thing I want most out of this update is the vibrant visuals, the like built-in shaders. And if you haven't seen them, they're like stunning, by the way. They're so cute. That's the thing I want most. I've just been kind of silently hoping that it comes to my world at some point because I'm really excited for those. I could go on and show you them on Bedrock, but I'm a little too lazy for that, so I'm not going to. Okay, this staircase looks fine. I think. I don't know. Let's spruce her up. Let's make her look not so ugly. Like me. Okay. I'm just gonna put some lanterns and stuff, honestly. Oh! It's gone. Right. I don't know if I put this in a video, but one of you guys, Magnolia, to be more specific, made me some artwork of some moments from my videos, and I absolutely adored it. It was my favorite thing in the world. The problem with the artwork is that I imported the artwork onto a resource pack in Java Edition. And the problem with resource packs in the snapshots is that they don't work. So I have like vanilla tweaks and the custom paintings here with the artwork and, you know, this minimal armor one. But when I try to load it, it'll say like incompatible or whatever. Oh, wait, did it just work? Oh, so you're going to make me look like a fool. You're going to sit here and make me look like a fool. That's embarrassing. Do all these work then? Hold on. Let's see. Oh no, yeah, look. Resource reload failed. So like the minimal armor works, but I think it was vanilla tweaks that doesn't work and the custom paintings. Yeah, so the resource packs don't work all the way. So like the custom paintings one, I can't use it. So I have to wait until like the actual new update is pushed to be able to use the custom resource pack, which is so annoying because the paintings were so cool. And it's like the first fan art I've received in a really long time. Sorry, I hate the word fan art. The first art that I've received in such a long time of my videos. And I loved it so much. It made me so happy. Like I was smiling for days. It really made like my entire week when I got it. But I was so annoyed because the resource pack doesn't work. So hopefully when the update is pushed, I can re-add those back or something. I think could be nice. Thank you again, Magnolia, for making that. Like it's so cute. I will if I remember, I will put them on screen. I hope I remember. I don't know if I will, but we'll see. We'll see to that. Trust. I'm just gonna put some bushes around here. Just to make the pad look better. Oh, girl. It's giving Uggo right there. Hold on. I need some dirt, girl. I forget what I was talking about. I'm gonna be so real with you. I've probably switched conversation topics like 40 times. Like 40 different times. And I apologize for that. I don't. Actually, I don't apologize for that. Actually, I don't. Because this is me, you know? And I'm really not like the other girls. I'm like very different. You know what I mean? And that's something you have to accept about me. I'm gonna put some bushes there. Why not? Sure, Jan. Yeah, that works. Uh-huh. Okay, let's get my little lanterns. Did I craft them? I did. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna look from afar. I'm always worried about how my builds are gonna look, but like it's just a staircase at the end of the day, right? Like realistically, why nobody GAF, you know? Why nobody GAF? I think that should be fine. There's one here. Maybe I can put one here. And one here. Yeah, that looks fine. Here's an idea. Do I want to... I don't know. I just hate how straight down it looks. Like, I don't like how it's just a straight down staircase. Do you know what I mean? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna try something. What would this look like? I mean, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look great either. I think it just looks stupid. Oh, girl, why is it the second creeper to come out of this little hole? At this point, mm-mm. Cover it all up right now. Yeah, I think it just looks bad. I think we stick to this two staircase. I was trying to make it like different and weird, but I don't think that's the play, actually. I really didn't like that. We'll just keep it like this, and then I can maybe do some terraforming around this area to make it look better. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Okay, let's go home. And I'll get some dirt and we can do that there then. Anyways, I kind of want to make this video uncut for some reason. I would love for people to see just how like annoying I am when I make videos. So I've been playing this game for like what, since 2013, 12 years? No way. No way it's been 12 years. That's sad. I mean, it's not sad, but like, wow, I've given a chunk of my life to this game. That is crazy. I'm still so slow with like menus and stuff. Yeah, like the way I play, I'm very like grandma core, you know? Like I feel like I'm so slow in comparison to other people who are like boom, 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 you know? And this, I can't do that. I'm, you know, I've just turned redacted age, and it's just not there for me like it used to be. Like I really do feel like I've aged 9 years in the past year alone. So my ability to play this game has just become so much slower. So much more like I feel like the way I play is so like outdated now. Even the way that I make videos is so outdated too. Let's talk about that actually. I I feel like something that's lost on the Minecraft community is the old Let's Play style. Like the old like Minecraft Let's Play YouTuber style. It's so lost. It's so gone. Gone are the days of like chill let's play videos, blowing up, and that's like the norm of content create. Why do I have to collect every block in hardcore Minecraft? And why do I have to build the Taj Mahal? You know what I mean? Like, nothing against people who do that because it does so well. But like, I miss the old days where, you know, Scarlet Dino 44 could blow up from making a, Minecraft Let's Play episode 1. You know what I mean? Also, don't look up Scarlet Dino 44. That's a real person. That's a real person. And she disappeared one day and I've never found her since. And I miss her. I really do. But do you know what I mean? Like, those days are like so gone. And I don't know if we'll ever get back to that ever. Which is like fine. Like, I get YouTube and stuff has to evolve. Otherwise, it'll be a little boring. But I do feel like those days, they were so much simpler. They really were. You can't deny it. It was such a simpler time. And I really, parts of me do miss it, honestly. But also, like, putting in hard work in your videos and, like, seeing it blow up is so rewarding, too. So, like, I get it. I get why those videos do well, because it's cool to see people, like, do these amazing things in the game that, like, you probably wouldn't even think were possible. You know? Like, I saw someone do, like, this really animated redstone build that was, like, all in vanilla. It was like a working computer. And I'm like, how do you even think of that? How do you think to make a working computer in Minecraft? I can barely make my Elytra launch tower work. It's just like so weird. But like, I like it. I like it and I'm terrified of it at the same time. Okay, this doesn't look too bad. I am going to add some flowers around though. Let's add some little flowies. Let's make it look really pretty and pink. Yeah, I like it, but I'm also terrified of it. Something about it kind of scares me. It scares me more than AI, honestly. That's a lie. I hate AI. I'm so terrified of it. You guys, I have to tell you, I saw this video of Will Smith eating spaghetti made in AI. Most terrifying thing I've ever seen in my life. So scary. Why was Will Smith eating spaghetti so realistic in AI? Why? Why is this a thing that I need to see? Why is Google fucking, oh, I can't say that word on YouTube. Google Gemini, whatever it's called. It was Google something. How do you, why? Why do you think that we need AI? Why do we need that? Why do I need a fake ultra realistic video of someone skydiving or eating a bowl of spaghetti? What's the point? I don't get it. And it kind of pisses me off, honestly. It kind of really does. And I can't talk about it because all of like the AI people will be like, oh, get with the times. But like, I don't want to. I don't want to get with the times. You know what I want to do? I want to run away from the times. You know what I want to do? I want to rewind the times. I want to Max Caulfield this stuff. I hate not being able to curse. I want to go back in time and somehow stop the formation of AI. I don't know how, but I could do it. Give me a time machine. I got you guys. Give me a time turner like Hermione, and I could do it. Oh, that brings me to another thing I have to talk about. Someone on my 1000 days video was like, I love the gameplay, but never talk about the wizard book again. And I was like half asleep when I read that comment. So I was like, the wizard book? what is the wizard book? So I replied to their comment and I was like, girl, what is the wizard book? And they were like, Harry Potter. And I was like, oh, okay. So I feel the need to say, I feel like it goes without saying, you know, looks at my trans flag beacon in my house. I obviously don't support JK Rowling. Never will again. Um, the books and the movies were just kind of really special to me as a kid. So like if I'm ever like, you know, referencing them or saying stuff about them, you know, just know that while yes, I do enjoy Harry Potter like movies and, you know, the books that I read so fondly as a kid and held close to me and loved so much. While I did, you know, enjoy that when I was younger, it doesn't mean that I now support JK Rowling and, you know, am part of that community. Like, absolutely not, girl. Absolutely not. I just felt the need to talk about that for some reason. I felt like that needed to be said. It probably didn't, because like you probably know why I don't like you probably get why I don't support JK Rowling, because she does not support me, girl. But I felt the need to say that anyway, just in case anyone might have had it twisted. And now you get it untwisted. Thank you very much. Um yeah, I think it was because in the first episode of this long series, my gosh, I made a constellation in the sky of like Harry Potter's lightning scar or something. I think that was why they were a bit upset at me. So, yeah, I just wanted to tell you that. So maybe your minds could be at ease if you were at all thinking that. Maybe you weren't, but honestly, it was more for me to be like, yeah, I am not a supporter and I never will be again. Uh, yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna add some plants around here like I did when I made my little forest. There we go. Perfect. Also, I'm sorry if I keep jumping between my commentary. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know how to make a long form video anymore. This is not something I usually do. Or I am like entirely comfortable with. So if it's all over the place, I apologize. I just haven't done this in a long time and I don't know if I'll do it again. So if you enjoy it, let me know. If you don't enjoy it, let me know. If it sucks, please let me know. So I can never ever do this again. I don't think it sucks. I think it's fine, but just let me know. People in my comments never let me know. I'd be like, leave a comment. No comment in sight. Like, oh, okay. Sure. Sure, Jan. Sure, you guys. Thank you. Um, yeah. Oh, hi. This sniffer, I don't like it. I don't like how it looks at me and sniffs. Like, I don't like that. It really makes me uncomfortable, honestly. It really, like, I needed to stop yesterday. Okay, so it's been a few, oh, girl, all up in the camera. It's been a few days since I recorded the last part of this. Well, I guess the first big bulk of this video. And I realized I hadn't built the bridge yet, that I said I was going to build. So I'm going to build that over here. It's not going to be a huge bridge or anything, but I was looking forward to having a walkway or over this way somewhere. So I do want to build that bridge. Um, yeah, anyway, I was watching back some of the footage of that and ew, like I sound just kind of like pretentious sometimes, I feel. And you might not even like feel that too, but like I was talking about like yeah, like everything is aligning and it's all just making sense. It's like shut up, girl. Shut up. Like I think what I was meaning to say was that I'm finally at a point with content creation where I feel like I can do it without um thinking that like I'm gonna be judged or told no, or you know what I mean? Because when I was sort of in the content creator space as a teenager, there was a lot of like people who would do content creation like in my circle, and often we would hear things from like family or friends that are like, why are you doing this? Like, you're wasting your time. Like, you know, you need to do something better with your time. Like, get a job, do something. You know, we would just hear stuff like that. So I feel like now that I'm an adult and I don't have to rely on anyone and I'm on my own, I can kind of just like do what I want. And that means that I can make these videos and stream and whatnot without judgment from like family or anyone. And it feels good. It feels really good. And I'm really excited. Anyway, I think that's what I meant to say. And I don't know if it came across quite that way. I think it came across like I was trying to make a deep philosophical life moment. And that's not me, girl. No thank you. But yeah, that is basically the gist of what I was trying to say. Oh, this is not in the right place. Anyway, I'm gonna make this bridge here. I don't know how I want it, if I'm being real. I think maybe I'll do this one across more. I don't think it's gonna reach. Maybe, I don't know, but I just want a bridge to connect these areas because I don't have one right now. Let me do this. And then, oh, I already need more slabs. I also haven't built the pathway to my new gunpowder farm over there. By the way, I was building that gunpowder farm, and I swear to God, it was so boring. Not the actual building part, but like the waiting for the gunpowder part. Oh my God, it took forever. Like I sat there and I left my computer on. I was so done with it by the end of it, but I'm glad it's done, and I kind of never have to go over there again, really. Because I got so much gunpowder. And if I do, you know, whatever. What girl? Right. You see how I didn't have to say anything for the squid to move? Aura. Aura. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Okay. This is the size I'm gonna do for the bridge, I think. It's a little she's a little, you know, she's a little not that great, but it's okay. Anyway, I'm a little skeptical about uploading this long form video. I don't know if this is something that people want to see, really. Um, I don't know if people want that from me or if they want the more chopped up editing style. I have no clue. So if you made it this far somehow, I guess just let me know, and let me know if like this is something that you'd want to see more of, possibly. Because I mean, it was, you know, it's not that hard to record, but I just want to know. Okay, I think I have an idea of how I'm gonna do this here. So let's just go up, and then I'll do this like on these ones here. I think could be cool. Maybe, I don't know. I might be making that up. It might be looking a little uggo, but it's okay. Uh, oh, okay, here we go. Also, I have a question for the culture. Yes, Lana. I have a question. Do you guys think that like I should really try to clickbait my videos? Because listen. I always see other people's like hardcore videos, and they're always like, I collected every block that there is in the game. And like they do, right? But like the video is so like it's so like over the top, and like the thumbnails are like really over the top and everything. Should I do that? Like what do you think? Like what's the vibe? Honestly, I'm really ready. I'm really ready to sell my soul, honestly. Like truly. Also, I'm going to move these over by one, I've decided. I'm kind of ready to shell out, you know? If I'm going to like do this, I'm ready to sell my soul. So what do you think? Should I do that? I mean, I've been kind of doing it a little bit. Which is it's weird because the videos I haven't tried to like clickbait, like the 1000 days video, right? did so well. And then the videos where like I am a little bit trying to clickbait, like the like building those, for example, like they did okay. Like they didn't do the best. So I was just like surprised. I was like, okay, so does this work or no? You know, like I don't know. Let me know, please. I need some guidance, girl. Okay, so I'm gonna build these coming out here, and then I think this will go. I'm gonna do it up. No, I'm gonna keep it on this layer. I don't know what I want. I'm confused. But I'm gonna do this, and then I'm going to use these warped slabs. Not like that or that, but like that. And I want to make these go across the bridge like this. Oh, oh, I can't do that. Hold on. Hold. There we go. Okay. And then we're gonna make them. Ooh, girl. Wait, I could put these lower actually. Idea. If I put these lower, and these ones too, it's like a tiny bit lower, I think it'll look good. Because then I can do this and bring this across, maybe? Ooh, I might have just ruined it. No shade. Hold on. Because I kind of want to make it go up with the... You know what I mean? Wait. Oh, wait. Okay. Hold on. I'm finding it. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, girl. So it was actually not found. It was actually very much so not found. And that's okay. Okay, let's just do that. I'll just copy this side. What do we think? Does this look stupid? It does look kind of stupid. I'll be real. How can I fix this? I want to make it like cascade, you know? You know what? Just keep with it for a sec. If it genuinely looks terrible, I'll come back to it. I don't think it looks as bad as I'm making it in my head. But we'll circle back. We'll circle back. Okay, let's do these here. I need one there, and then one there. Okay, perf. There, and there. And then this will come out like this. Move these monstrosities. Oh, wait, hold. Wait, I might have saved it. Hold on. This doesn't look terrible, I think. Wait, I kind of like it. I don't think it looks bad at all. I hope. You know what, girl? Just leave it. Just leave it, honestly. I'm gonna hang some lantern. No. How can I make like this, like the middle of the bridge look good? You know what I mean? Because I don't want this to just be the bridge. Because this by itself does look uggo. Hold on, I need to throw out some stuff. Maybe if I put some half slabs at the bottom. I don't know. This is why I plan out all my builds beforehand. No shade. This is why I always have my builds in mind, because I don't know ever what I'm doing. Hold on. Okay, I need some more on that side. That's a little thicker, at least. Hold on. I'm gonna try this. Oh, girl. Okay. Wait. It like is okay. I mean, it doesn't look great. Okay, idea. We can remove these, right? we can remove these out of the equation because I have an idea and I'm going to make it look good. And no matter what, I can't leave my computer until this looks good. Hey, zombie. Okay, I'm going to remove these here. And then we can try to sort of make this look okay. I'm gonna grab my blocks. Girl, one thing about me, I'm not gonna have enough blocks for a build. Okay. So I had an idea in my head, right? What if I did like this with fences, right? Right. You see it? You see it? You see it? Okay. And then we come this way. And I need more fences. So we actually do just come back here real quick. Am I finding it? Is it bound? I don't think so. We'll see. Okay, let's grab these. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, right? We do the same on this side. Get rid of the unnecessary outliers. And then, ooh, okay. Finding it. Finding it. Become this way. I don't know why that one keeps getting placed back down, but we come this way, that we do this. Okay, T. Wait, you know what this bridge needs? Hold on. Girl, hold on. Sizzles away. You know what this bridge needs? It needs a 5th block in the middle. That's what it needs, desperately. And it needs to come out like this. And I'll tell you why, and I'll tell you why. Because I think this would look so much better with an oak pole right here. Am I wrong? Am I crazy? Girl, what are you holding? Oh, you're holding my fence. Well, thank you. Would this not look so much better with the fence in the middle? I think it would. I really think it would. Okay, here, I'm going to remove the bottom blocks here. I don't need these anymore. Oh. Well, girl, apparently I did. Hold on. Okay, I can remove this one. And then we can do this here. I think that works out. All I have to do is remove these and move them over by one. I think that'll look good. I think it might be what saves this. I hope. You could disagree, and I could not care. So, now what? Right. Okay, let me grab this and this. Okay, I have to remember what side. So, it was on this one. The log should now be here. I think. Okay. Okay, work. It's coming together. And I'm just going to remove this here. Remove it. We don't need all this. And that can actually, yeah, it could go up one more. Oh, and I didn't do the one on this side. Hold on. Okay, wait. I think she's done it. You know what I could do is also make these ones taller, too. I might do that. I honestly, girl, it's just sad and embarrassing, zombies. Like, it really is. I also need to move these ones anyway, so I might as well make them taller while I do that. Anyway, I have a question. Another one. How does my microphone sound? Because, and the reason I ask this is because it's been like a few days since I recorded the last part of this, like I said earlier, and I just got a desk from my room. So I moved my computer setup, and I also got a new like boom arm and pop filter for my microphone. So I'm hoping it sounds a little better, if not the same. There should be no echo, at least now. I know there was an echo in the last recordings, so I'm hoping that there isn't one now. And if there is, I'm sorry, but there shouldn't be. Is this right? No. Why did I add one? I don't know why I did that. But yeah, let me know how it sounds. Let me know if everything sounds good. I'm hoping it does, and there's no more audio issues or tech issues that are gonna arise this year. I need a year break, please, honestly. I got my desk, by the way, because for the last like 9 months, if you didn't know, I explained it on Twitter a while back, but a lot of stuff happened to me last year and I had to move states. So ever since I moved, I have not had a proper setup for my microphone or for my computer or anything. I've been using a fold-up table. Not that there's anything wrong with using a fold-up table, but yeah, I have just been sort of not in a good place with my setup. So I was using a fold-up table for a very long time, and I'm finally not doing that anymore, thank goodness. So, you know, I got my own desk. I got a chair that's so comfortable to sit on, and videos don't hurt my back to record. So, you know, I'm very grateful to have all this now, and hoping that I never again have to go through, you know, a setup like that with tech issues where my microphone kept breaking off the fold-up table because the boom arm was too weak to hold it. You know what I mean? Like, it was so bad, and I hope I don't have to do that ever again. Anyway, I know you don't care. Let's do this here. Wait, would that look better as maybe 2, then this, then I can do this here, like 2 2 2. Wait, yes, I love that. The problem is though, is that it's gonna look weird from down here, I think. I don't care. I really don't. Let's just do it. Anyway, I'm so glad I have my new setup. So I'm hoping my microphone sounds good. I don't know. Let's get these going here. This here. I wonder if this pattern will work all the way through. Can I get up? Oh, this is all half slabs, girl. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Can I do that? Oh, girl. Yup. And it's all gonna fit so perfectly. Look at that. Oh, I'm so good at building. It's crazy. I honestly don't get appreciated enough for my building skills. I really would love some appreciation in the comments today. I could really use it. Okay, there we go. Let's get these gone. And those. Okay, how does this look? That doesn't look too bad. Now, it does look incomplete. So I am going to add some other things around this to make it look a little better, hopefully. Let's grab all these. I have so much stuff in my inventory. Okay, I'm going to grab all these. Then let's do these here. Like this on the sides. What do we think? Do we think that's going to look good? I think it'll add something to the bridge. I think it'll make it look a tiny bit better. I can't tell you that it'll look amazing, but I can tell you it'll look a tiny bit better. And that's honestly what counts in my opinion. Okay, let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. And maybe I can do like a fence here or something. I don't know. In here. Why not, girl? How does this look? Okay, this actually does look better. It actually does look a little better, so that's good. And then I'll do a fence in all the corners like that. Okay. How else can I spruce up this bridge though? Because it does feel a little plain for NovaSoBored standard. I feel like we can all agree. I can place lanterns here and here. I guess that looks fine. Oh, I can place them there too. That bad. It might be a little excess, but it's okay. Can I do fences like that? Does that look weird? Do the fences look weird? Okay, be honest in the comments. Do the fences look weird? Because I think I'm going to keep them, but I don't know if they look a little out of place. You know what I mean? What do we think? Hold on. Let's get a better view, actually, because I'm not really getting a good view. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here's the view. I mean, the fences don't look bad. That's good. But I don't think they are adding. I'm going to leave them. I'm going to leave them, and I'll tell you why. Because they add something to the bridge that I don't know what else to add in those little empty pockets. So they're staying. They're going to stay. And if you don't like them, that is fine with me. That is completely okay. I personally don't... Wait. Did I not? Oh, I didn't even place them on this side. Okay. Right. It's the universe telling me, no, girl, don't do that. But those are all placed down now. And that's good. So that's the bridge done. Maybe I could do something in the middle? Maybe I just do like a little... Yeah. Yeah. I don't see why not. Sure. I don't think it's gonna look bad. I think it'll look better actually with this little stripe in the middle. What are we thinking? I need more half slabs. I think that looks okay. I don't think that looks bad. I'm not gonna bother making a path on this side just yet because there's nothing over there in my world yet. So whenever I build that way is when I will do that. But I think this looks good. I think this looks okay. Maybe I could put some lanterns or something on it, but for now, this is fine with me, and I can always come through and change it and fix it up and make her look pretty. But for now, this is what we are going for. And then to end off, girl. And then to end off, I just want to add a path in my farm to the bridge so that there's something to walk on that is not my crops, because I don't want to ruin my crops there. So I'm probably going to build a very simple path out of spruce wood, I think. Also, I need a dump chest. I think all my dump chests are full. They're just full of stuff. And I guess that's what they're for, but like, I need a dump chest for my dump chest. Let's see. Spruce. Do I have much spruce? I have a little bit of spruce. I might need to go do some chopping, and that's fine. I will do the chopping over... Oh, crap. Over here. I almost died. Okay. I'll do it right here. This should be fine. 1 or 2 trees won't hurt. Okay, I'm gonna do the path from... should I do it from there, or should I add it on to my forest here? I feel like I could maybe add a path going through these trees down here. What do we think? No, I'm gonna do it in the zoo path, and I'll tell you why. Because that path over there isn't immediately noticeable, and if you wanted to go that way, it's like, oh, well, where do I go? You know? But here it's gonna be like, okay, here's your path, girl. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna do it here. And I'm gonna do it going through here around the side of the farm, because I really don't want to disturb the crops at all as much as possible. I feel like that would annoy me so bad if I just saw all my crops being trampled over all the time by myself and whoever might be walking over them. I always talk about this world as if somebody's in it besides me. Nobody else is here. I mean, the animals are here, of course, but like, realistically, no one coming in this world, girl. You know what I mean? Like nobody coming to see this stuff. So I need to be mindful of the fact that I am alone in this world. Okay, here we go. Or am I? Or is it all a secret ploy because the animal council's watching? And you know what's crazy? I haven't even heard from the animal council in such a long time. Haven't even heard from them in months. They probably forgot I existed. Honestly, a blessing in disguise. If we're being real. If I'm being hashtag real. Blessing in disguise. Whatever. Okay, let me get this out of here. I need to place that back down there because I think that was a load-bearing lantern. You know what I mean? Actually, it might be fine. Okay, this is going to be the path. I'm going to curve it around here a little bit. And the path is going to be just spruce wood. That's it. It's literally just going to be spruce wood going around this. I'm not going to make it extra fancy or anything. I don't have plans for that. I think literally just a spruce wood path going through here is way more than enough, if I'm being honest. Just like that. Literally just like that. And then I'll fill it in on the corners too. And yeah, I think it'll be fine. I don't need anything more than that or anything. I'm also just a little lazy. And I don't want to make the path going all the way through my farm like that. Okay, let's just do this coming out here. Oh god, there's so much water. There we go. See, it's already looking fine. It's already looking a-okay. Is it kind of a tight walk? Yes. Will that matter? No. I don't think it'll matter in the long run. I'm going to put a lantern there. I think it'll be fine. The people will suffer in silence as they usually do, and that's okay. What are humans best at? Suffering in silence. Okay, here we go. Of course, there's going to be stairs here. Or a slab. Hold on. Hold. Boom. 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 Look at that. Easy peasy. I ate that. That look fine. That's okay. I might just put more slabs there and then they can just walk. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then I'll do some more slabs here, going around this little lamp pole. And then all coming along here will be spruce wood. There we go. Oh, I might make this one dirt, actually. I don't know why the corner just annoyed me there. Okay. You don't care. Oh, no! Nobody will know. It's fine. Absolutely no one will know. And that is okay. Oh, okay. Well, that one doesn't matter, actually. Oh, wait. This doesn't water anything. Oh, well, these will be fine, actually. I think these crops will be okay. I don't need this one here, after all. Okay, that's fine. I'm, like, worried I'm ruining my crops, but it'll be okay. Let's do that. I'll add some dirt there. You know what I just found out today, actually, about Minecraft crops? When I was making this farm, I thought they went out in a 9x9. The water, like I thought it watered the crops in a 9x9 like square. It does an 11x11. So like I didn't need all of this water, you know? Like I didn't need that much. But it's good just to have in case. But I did something I learned today on YouTube Shorts, mind you. I learned it on YouTube Shorts. That's the type of YouTube Shorts I should be making, honestly. Okay, we're almost there now, so I just gotta do this here. I don't think I'm gonna do the path to my gunpowder farm today. I'll do that another time, probably off camera. I'm literally just going to be placing down like path blocks, so you're not missing anything. And there we go. We can even do like a little thing like that. There we go. I think that's good. And then I can just walk along here if I want, or I'll probably just use my elytra, but this looks good. It doesn't look too intrusive on the farm. And it doesn't unplant my crops, which is good. That's good. Okay. Well, this has been a very long episode for us, hasn't it? That does mean, though, I am done for today. I did my paths. I did this bridge here, going along this way. I spruced up my path in my forest. And then I came over here and did what I really wanted to do, which is make this staircase down and also make this path connect here. So I am happy. I am satisfied. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know if this long form stuff is something you'd like to see more of. I honestly have no clue what people want to see. So if you have any other suggestions, let me know as well. I'm digging my own grave. Let's face it, at some point, I'm going to die in my hardcore Minecraft world. And I want to get ahead of the curve by making sure my burial grounds are fully pimped out. Today, I want to build myself a crypt that is full of traps, puzzles, and secrets to make sure that I am the most decked out dead person alive. Wait. So join me today as I transform this simple trial chamber into my dream death destination in Minecraft. So to transform this trial chamber, I am essentially going to be gutting it from the inside, removing all its bones, then reskinning it to my liking. It's giving fish. To help you visualize the layout of this trial chamber, I've gone in a creative world and spectator mode to show you. As it stands now, this is the trial chamber without anything gutted or changed. You may remember this trial chamber from the very first episode of this series when I took it on for the first time. Oh. So scary. This entry room is the first one I'm going to be working on. Then this long room here is going to be the second room. This square room to the left of it is going to be the third room, which has 2 levels to it. The fourth room is going to be the super long room over here, which you can see has multiple levels. And the fourth and final room that I'm going to be working on is this one at the very back here. And I can't wait for you to see what this one becomes. So what I did to make this process a ton easier was I brought my beacon from my house down to this trial chamber, and I started the process of gutting out this entire thing. I decided to replace all of the walls with stone bricks and chiseled stone bricks, as I thought that's what would look best. This entire process took like 5 hours, so here's a nice condensed version for you. I eventually got all of the rooms that I wanted in the trial chamber completely changed over. Now that everything's actually built and all the rooms are changed up, I think it's time that we start decorating this place. Let's start with the entrance room over here. I've been doing a ton of research on different methods that other people have used for like making graves and coffins and stuff in Minecraft. I really love this lectern idea. It kind of looks like an open coffin, which is so cute. Strangely. And then behind it, I'm putting these sort of like headstones there as well. Don't ask me who's actually buried in these. I couldn't tell you. These are just for decoration. I'm also going to put nameplates at the bottom. If you want your name on a grave, leave a comment below. Another cool idea that I saw was doing this sort of design here. It kind of looks like an actual grave this way with like a cross headstone almost. These are a bit bigger than these ones. And then you put like a coffin here, which I thought looked cute. I was kind of thinking as well, maybe it could be cool to like hide little chests in the grave and stuff. Like if I do something like that, I feel like that could be cute. Like if someone comes in and wants to grave rob or something. I love these. Also, you'll notice some of these like singular blocks missing here. I'm gonna do small little headstones where these are. Just like that with a nameplate on them. And then maybe on the side of the graves, we can put like a flower pot in case anyone wants to come down here and leave something. This is so dark. What am I building right now? Okay, all of those graves are built here. And then in the wall on this side, I'm also gonna do some, you know how in some places they have the coffins in the wall that you can sort of slide out? That's kind of what I wanted this to look like in a way. I couldn't really find a way to build that nicely, but I guess this will have to do. And then I'm just gonna put, of course, the nameplates at the front like that. I thought that looked okay. And then there's something I'm really excited to put in the middle here. So I kind of wanted a table with a skull on it. I sound like a really messed up person, but this is sort of like a hear me out. Not in that way. Oh god, no. I kind of want to use these wither heads in some places for decoration. It might look odd seeing a sort of burned skull in the crypts, but hear me out, okay? Does this not give like really creepy, like cultish vibes? Like if you just walked in here and saw this, what would you think? You'd be creeped out, which is exactly what I want. This first room is pretty much done. I'm not going to do too much decoration in this one. This is sort of just like the introductory area, but all the traps and the real stuff is going to start in this room. Don't worry, I know this looks a bit bare with like the same colored walls and no real texture. I'm gonna come back in later on to fluff everything out and make it look 10 times better. But for now, let's focus our efforts over here. I am gonna have another one of these wither skulls in this room. Okay, so this room is going to be interesting. I kind of want to make floating ghosts. This is another hear me out. I was thinking maybe I could do something with banners to make them look like ghosts. So I have a bunch of white banners with black dye here. And I think this indented black base pattern might look cool for like the bottom of the floating ghost. So I'm going to make quite a few of these just to see how they look. I kind of just want you to look out into this room and see ghosts floating around. Obviously, I can't really make them move. So I'm just gonna try to make it look like they're just floating around minding their business, I guess. Doing whatever the hell it is that ghosts do. They should give like ghost vibe. Okay, a little bit, kind of. I think from this angle, it's a bit better. I feel like you can tell what it's supposed to be. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna add these ghosts in. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball and see where I think I need one. Maybe like one right here. Okay, that looks good. I like that. Yeah, that looks good. And then maybe some tucked away in the corners too, like behind here. Maybe a final one like right here-ish, I think. A little lower down could be cool. Love that, love that. That looks so good. Honestly, maybe even one closer up there. You probably won't see that one right away, but I'll know it's there and I'll love it. Okay, yeah, this is my favorite. This room isn't gonna have too many graves. It's actually gonna be like an abandoned little library. My headcanon for this room is that it's like a log of everyone who died here. God, I really sound like a messed up person when I start talking. I should probably stop talking, but we all know that's impossible. And then in these little pockets without torches, I'm gonna put those. Then let's go through and add some actual filled out book. So, where are my chiseled bookshelves? Do they not give it back to you? Oh my god. Here I am just breaking it. Maybe Silk Touch? Okay, I have to use Silk Touch on a bookshelf? Sure. In here as well, I'm gonna put little lecterns. I'm gonna write like little ghost stories in these. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but maybe I'll just put some anecdotes about my life and those will be enough. And to spruce these areas up, I'm gonna do a little bit of this. Just gonna make those stick out kinda. There's no real reason for it, just to sort of fluff out the area a bit. I liked how it looks, so I made it, period. And of course, no library would be complete without a good old chandelier in the middle. And I'm warning you now, this is not gonna be the most glorious chandelier you've ever seen. So it's ass, but I think it's fine. You're never gonna really look up there anyway. I'm not really bothered. I know you don't care, so we're good. Okay, so some final few little details in this place to decorate it. I kind of want to have little just chairs around. You know, you're mourning your loved one, you're in this big crypt. You probably are gonna want to sit down at some point, right? This is like where you go to sit down to read the obituary. You know what I mean? Maybe this would look better as stairs. Hold on. Oh, it so does. Maybe a little solo chair here. Yeah. Wait. Okay, wait. What if I did like that? And then they have little candles. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Well, yes. Okay, this room is actually looking good so far, but it's just missing one thing. The danger. So the entrance of this room is just gonna have basic arrow traps. They're going to come right here and stretch all the way across. So when you walk here, you should hear the dispensers go, and I'm gonna put arrows in here. Ow! As you can see by the nice demonstration that just happened, it should hit you. Ow. I'm gonna put trapdoors here and a banner going down. Doesn't hide as well as I hoped, but it does hide it a little bit. I kind of like that it's like kind of hidden but not hidden. Like it looks so stupid, but I love it. There's a basic trap there that's gonna be in here. I also wanted to do a trap in the floor somewhere here, probably like right here-ish. Turns out trying to make a trap in the floor when you have no redstone experience is actually pretty difficult, so I did end up following a tutorial. Well, yes, thank you so much to this person. I'd be lost without my YouTube tutorials, honestly. But this trap was exactly the vibe that I wanted. I actually breezed through it pretty quickly. Oh my god, I think I actually did something right for once in my life. This is crazy. If I did this all correctly, when I step on those pressure plates, these 4 blocks should move. Oh, I'm a redstone genius. Still need to be some tweaks that are made to this. For example, oh. I need to make a hole under the pistons, which I'm now stuck inside of. I need to make a hole down here where you fall and die. Honestly, this should be fine. And then at the bottom here, we're gonna put some dripstone. That should kill them, I think. And if it doesn't, then, well, they're stuck down here and I have another coffin. What I am gonna do though is decorate this area just a little bit to hopefully make it less suspicious. So now when you're walking through here, you're kind of forced to go through these 4 blocks, which will send you down to the pit of death. Also, between these bookshelves, I'm gonna add little seating areas too, just to fill out the area a bit more. And then I think that this room is mostly done. So obviously this is the first trap room. It's pretty simple. Now we're gonna go ahead and come into this room. I'm actually not going to do much in here. I think part of the challenge of this room will be the vaults there. I think my idea for this room will be that you have to battle the mobs. Like, I think those will be the main traps. So because of that, instead what I opted to do for this room was make it a little armory slash battle room with a bunch of weapons and tools you can use to fight the mobs. And also armor stands with iron armor around to help you gear up. Like I said, not much decoration going into this one, but I think this is enough. This one doesn't need too much because you're probably going to spend your time trying to kill all the mobs anyway, so you're not really going to be looking around. Time for the next room, which is one of my favorites, this baby. Honestly, I think zombies raining down is pretty cool, but there is a bit more that I want to do with this room. This room, I had a vision in my head that I'd put dripstone all over the ceiling and have it hang down from the darkness with lava above the room. So of course that's what I'm gonna do. Oh my god, it's dripping, yes. I do like the dripping lava effect there. And there's some water too, which I don't mind. Now that I'm seeing how that looks, I kind of want to add some in the floor and stuff as well. So I might do that real quick. Okay, yeah, that's cute. Love that. Now, what this room is actually going to be is a treasure vault. And all around, I'm going to proudly display all the riches that I gathered during my time alive. I don't have much wealth in real life, but if I did, honestly, I'd flaunt it. So we're gonna flaunt it in Minecraft instead. I have a ton of ore that I can just throw in there because why not? Is this a waste of my stuff? Yes, but it's for the greater good, honestly. Maybe if you're making a crypt in your world, don't do what I'm doing, but honestly, it's mostly for the plot, you know? It's my crypt. Why are you judging? Oh, I can make like a little pattern in the wall of my diamonds. Hold on. And in the back, I'll have emeralds. Yup. Who's doing it like me when they're dead? None of y'all. None of y'all are touching me. I guess that's why I need the zombies in here to guard all my stuff in case any of you brokies try to steal it. Also, I'm gonna put some regular decoration around to make it look pretty. Who do you think I am? Okay, this is looking cute. I also thought this little riches room would be a good place to put something that I haven't found a place for yet, which is this bad boy. And this little guy is gonna go right up here into this room, which is currently not done yet. I basically want this room to be a pedestal for the dragon egg guarded by a boss. So this is roughly about the size of the room. It's not going to be anything too big, but I do want it to feel dangerous. Smack in the middle here, there's going to be a little pedestal that has the egg on it. And what I really want to do is kind of have people watching over it. So I'm going to put a couple armor stands up here. On these are going to go some black leather armor. And there's going to be a special secret one right up here. These people are going to watch over my dragon egg to make sure that nobody steals it. So this does seem pretty simple, doesn't it? Well, in this room, I want to put the strongest boss in Minecraft. One that I know will defend this egg with all of its honor and make sure that no thieves come in here and try to take it away from my dead body. And that boss is this guy. I know him and I have quite a complicated history, but I know without a doubt that I can trust him to protect this place. He doesn't like anyone. He doesn't even like me. So I know that if any intruders come in here, he'll be the first one to knock him out. I also think it's finally time that I give you a name tag and officially dub you Llama Man. So he will be the ultimate protector of my vault of treasures, along with these watchers. Thank you for your service. There is one more thing that I want to add to this room though. I kind of want to give people a jump scare. And there's only one way that I know how to do that. We are going to have to visit a very familiar place and grab some of these. That should be way more than enough, but I do want to grab a shrieker block too. But if you remember, I did take them all out when I was exploring the ancient city for the very first time in this world, so I'm gonna have to explore the deep dark to find one. I'm sure this won't be too hard. All I gotta do is find the screaming block. No more of that, please. Thank you. You know what? While I'm down here, I might as well look for more. I could always put more in the crypt. Might be a cool idea to put them all throughout the crypt. Ooh. You know what? 3 is way more than enough. I'm gone. I want no part of this. Definitely want one right under the egg. Right there. Then maybe some sneaky little skulkers hidden behind the walls. There we go. Kind of sounds like a ghost shrieking in the night. Good luck with that, Llama Man. That's annoying as hell. And while I'm at it, why don't I put some of these in the room with the actual ghosts in it? Okay, so this room is now done. That room over there is done. And finally, my vault full of riches is done as well. Look at Llama Man exploring. Ugh, that just leaves one final room for us to work on now, which is this big empty room here. I've decided that this room is going to be the room that I am buried in. But I really want to do something cool with this room. I've been doing a lot of doom scrolling recently, and I've come across this cool floor concept that a lot of builders are doing, where they make it look like the room is sort of fading into the void. I really love this design and I want to implement it into my world. Basically, the idea is that you would stack stained glass and air on top of each other, and when you look at it from the top down, it looks as though everything is sort of fading into the color of the stained glass that you use. I really wanted black for this. I just thought it would look so cool seeing everything fade into like the actual void. So I quickly started on my preparations to get this done. I flew over to the desert and I gathered a ton of sand for this. 4 shulker boxes full to be exact. This is the part of the build I was most excited for. And then I realized something. I just realized something really annoying. I'm smelting all this glass to make my black fading glass floor, but I can't get black dye because I can't kill squids. to make black dye. Oh no. To recap, a few episodes ago, I was visited by this weird animal council that lives in the void. Apparently, me killing animals caused a disruption to the natural order of the world, and I'm no longer allowed to kill animals, or I get banned from my own world.
Kidnapping animals and locking them in cages, recklessly killing the lives of innocent animals with no regard to their safety, stripping biomes of their resources, leading to the disturbance of the natural order of the world and creating an imbalance in nature.
They are also the ones who put my world on hardcore mode, and I kind of don't want to be on their bad side anymore. So this was a real problem for me. Do I have any just lying around? Okay, well, that's definitely not going to be enough. How do you get black dye? Okay, so I can use a wither rose. Do I even have those? I don't even think I have a wither rose. Oh, I have a singular wither rose. That's wonderful. I don't even remember how I got this. I think the wither needs to kill an animal. Idea. I could make a wither rose farm. There's a way to do it. It just needs a lot of prep work. So here was the idea. I would build a wither rose farm in the end. Following this person's tutorial, I was to make a bunch of snow golems, spawn a wither underneath the main end portal. Then ideally the wither would kill them over and over until I got enough wither roses that I needed for this build. Only problem was I didn't have many pumpkins, so the pumpkin farming began. So I've got 43 pumpkins, which is not a ton, but obviously more are gonna grow. These are just gonna take a while. So let's go to the next part of this, which shouldn't be as long or obnoxious as waiting for pumpkins to grow. Let's head over to the end and start this whole process. Feels like forever since I've last been here. So apparently this farm is gonna go directly under the end portal here. Excuse me while I go nonverbal to build this. Okay, so I have most of the farm set up now. I basically just need to stand here and spawn snow golems, let them fall down there, then the wither will be here ready to kill them, is what's supposed to happen. I am just gonna run home very quickly, because when I killed all the withers when I was making my elytra launch tower, I got a ton of skulls, so I do have some left over, thank goodness. But I also am gonna need way more pumpkins for this, so I'm just gonna wait here and AFK farm some pumpkins, and I'll join back with you when I think I have enough. It's been a long time. I think I have an okay amount of pumpkins now. My farm production has doubled by 3. I was gonna exaggerate and say 10, but it's definitely by 3. Let's head back over to the end and start up this farm. Okay, so apparently what I have to do is come and spawn the wither. I'm so scared. Okay, let's do that. Then I need to come over here and start this and place these snow blocks here. Oh. So why is it not working? Oh. Okay. Okay. Please stop, please. I'm overstimulated. So this was a fail, and I'm gonna take my stuff and go. Gulp. Oh, I gotta run. Oh, I gotta run. Good luck, Enderman. I'm out. I can't deal with it right now. I feel bad for him, though. I really do. Okay, so that was a no-go. Got it. So I wasted all that time farming pumpkins for nothing. Oh my god. You know what? Not all hope is lost. I did have another idea in case this happened. What I could do now is come back over to the mountains here. And if you remember in my 3rd episode of this series, I killed the wither in one hit using a mace and a really deep hole. So I'm thinking maybe I can breed a bunch of animals down there, then have the wither just explode on them completely. I know that's inhumane, I understand that, but technically I wouldn't be the one killing the animals, it'd be the wither. Or I could just give this whole idea up and use a different dye color for my glass. Okay, so the new plan was to make a chicken farm, get a bunch of chickens spawned, put them in this hole, then spawn the wither, have him blow them all up, and get so many wither roses to make black dye to make my stained glass fading floor. Wait, I just realized I could have made this farm in the hole in the mountain. And then I could have used these chickens. Oh, that's great. That's rich. That's fantastic. Yeah. So I dragged them all over there.
I can't be your mother.
And I let them all fly down the hole, built another farm down there, and they got to making tons of babies. Okay, it's the next morning. Well, afternoon. Definitely didn't wake up at noon, but anyway, I've been letting my chickens marinate overnight, and I have 2 double chests full of these blue eggs, so I think I have way more than enough. So I can keep all those chickens there, and I did have an idea. I really don't want to let all my pumpkins go to waste after waiting for so long and farming them, so I think what I'm gonna do is make a bunch of snow golems down there and have the wither kill that as well. I am just realizing though that I left all my pumpkins in the end. So, okay, I have all my pumpkins and snow should be easy enough to get. So let's go spawn a bunch of snow golems at the bottom of the hole. I feel bad because they're so cute. I mean, okay, technically I'm not killing them, right? So like, I'll be fine. Oh, I am so sorry, girl. Not him escaping. You know what? He can stay alive. I'm gonna dig you out a hole because you managed to escape like that. You can live. You know what? In fact, I'll build you a home, okay? You just go back there and you hide and I will come back for you when all this is done, I swear. Here, I'll give you a little lamp for your home. You're so cute. Okay, I'm out of snow now, so I think this is all of the snow golems I'm gonna spawn. My game is getting a little bit laggy now, so I think it's my side to stop. I am just now realizing I only have 1 wither skull, so I'm gonna have to go get some more, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let's head over to the nether now and get 2 more. There we go. Oh, there we go. I'm honestly pretty nervous about this, but I think we should be fine. I'm gonna let loose all the chickens now and throw some eggs in here and see if we can get any last minute chickens to spawn in. There's so many mobs here. Okay. Be free. Not them staying in. They have Stockholm syndrome. Okay, there's already so many eggs. Let's just throw them around, see what we can get. Oh god, you guys, please. I'm getting overwhelmed, overstimulated. There's way too much going on. They trapped me in. They're trying to kill me too. Oh my god, I'm so overwhelmed. Hello, where am I? I have to fight my way through. Let's wrap this thing up. That's all the eggs. That's it. I gotta get out of here. I gotta find a way out. Please. Okay, so for me and Mr. Snow Golem behind this wall here, I'm gonna build us a little platform, a viewing platform of the massacre that's about to happen. I'm gonna cover his side though. I don't want him to see what's about to happen to like all his siblings because I feel like that'd be a little f***ed up. So let's just build a little glass thing here and I can come behind here and watch what happens. And let's spawn this guy in, shall we? Good luck, y'all. I'm scared. Look, they're all attacking it. Oh my god. I'm really nervous. Here it comes. Oh my god. Okay. Well, now I have to kill it. So there's that. I have to keep him away from my snow golem. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Did that nether star just burn in the lava? What the hell? It so did. Okay, whatever. How many wither roses did I get from that? There were a lot of mobs, so I'm expecting a good turnout. 2 stacks and 12. That's definitely not enough. Oh my god. Are you okay? Okay, you're still alive at least. Oh, don't look, please. Well, don't walk there. What are you doing? No, I'm gonna walk in the lava. Don't do that. I'm really sorry. I really am. It wasn't meant to happen this way. I'm really sorry. Well, I'm gonna leave you down here for now, and I am gonna come back for you, I swear, and I'll make you a home to compensate for the trauma I've just put you through. I gotta go. I feel really guilty, and I didn't even get another star, so this was all for nothing. I'm out. I'm just gonna use a different color. Okay, so after all that time has been wasted, I went into Creative World and I tested out a few other different glass colors. I eventually decided on the color purple. obviously. Then I headed back into my survival world, got a bunch of blue and red flowers, made purple dye, then made my purple stained glass. And once again, here's a condensed version of me finally building my fading glass floor. And this is what the purple fog smoke floor is looking like. I honestly love how it looks, but I have to show you something. While I've been recording this video, the brand new Minecraft update came out, which means I have access to mods again and I can use shaders. And you will not believe what this place looks like with shaders on. It's gorgeous. The shaders have this like reflective effect on the glass from the end rods, and the purple hue of the end rods really like enhances the glass. It all looks amazing. In the end, I'm really glad I went with the purple. And now that means we can get started on the rest of this room, which actually isn't going to be a ton. So that actually means that everything with this room starts right here. I'm gonna turn this into a redstone door that can only be accessed with a very specific code. I was doom scrolling again and I found a redstone thing that I wanted to build this time, which was a secret code door by this person. Basically how this works is you put stuff in item frames and you tilt them around, and however many little ticks that it's tilted in powers the redstone. So if it's not tilted at all, it does a very weak signal. If you tilt it twice, it's stronger, and so on and so forth. And I really loved this idea and I wanted to incorporate it into my build. So the idea here is that you have to go through the labyrinth to find out what the code is to the door. I don't want you to just be able to walk all the way to my grave and be done. I want you to actually have to explore, figure out what the secret code is, then come back, put it in, and get your ultimate reward. You guys, I'm a redstone genius. Okay, so if all this redstone worked, it should follow the secret code that I've made up. There are hints though, don't worry. These are the banners from the ghosts. So if you count, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ghosts. Then this is the magma cream, which is supposed to signify the magma heads that you find in the room with the dragon egg. And there are 2 of those, so 2. Then we have this trial key. And in total in the crypt, there are 5 trials. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm literally a genius. You guys could never. Your favorite Minecraft content creator could never do it like me. Wait, but what if I am your favorite? Then I can. I gotta cover this up real quick. All right, so you've made it into the room with my coffin in it. Because this is going to be the final room in the whole crypt, I'm not going to put too many traps in here because I really want this to feel like you earned a reward. But I am going to come up here, and right in the middle is going to be my floating coffin. This coffin isn't actually going to be too big. This is literally going to be the size here. I really want you to have to do some sort of parkour challenge to get up there. It's definitely not going to be too hard to get to, but like just annoying enough to where you're like, okay, let's get it over with. I'm just gonna build upward. That should look like it's fading into the glass. Yep. Now we're gonna keep going until I think I've done enough. Okay, I think this is a pretty good parkour challenge. It's a little tough though. I had some trouble doing this myself, so let's see if I can get it done and get to my own coffin. These ones are pretty easy too. Wait, this is so easy. Yes. Then there's this final jump and the one that gets you into my coffin. Okay, so what is gonna go in my coffin, you may be asking? First, I'm gonna put a double bed for me to lay on eternally. Then I'm gonna put some item frames around. And these are gonna be filled with a bunch of items and memories and trinkets from the last 17 or so episodes. I can't believe we made that many. That is crazy. So with these, we can take a little trip down memory lane right now. So first, I am putting the spyglass from the very first episode in here when I was looking out over the stars. Also from the first episode, I'm putting one of my first trial keys. Here, I also have another star to represent when I killed the wither for the first time. And I have a feather from the back of the first poly that I accidentally murdered. That'll go there. Next up, we have this music disc from the trial chamber. And shortly after that, I started working on the zoo. So I have a couple of blocks that represent the blocks that are mostly used in the zoo, as well as a little fishy from the gift shop. Then, of course, I have the dragon head from when I killed the ender dragon, which has been taken from my study. I also have an ancient debris from the episode when I built Llama Man's cave. Then I have a bookshelf from my very first enchanting area, a ghast tier to represent the ghast from the Minecraft movie that I built, pale moss representing the first time I went to the Pale Garden, and of course an eye blossom representing my recreation of the Pale Garden. Then we have a heart of the sea from taking on the sea temple, a snowball from all of these snowmen that I killed most recently, a block of TNT from building my Elytra launch tower, a redstone torch from when I animated a bunch of builds in my world, lime-stained glass from my UFO build from my gunpowder farm, and finally, believe it or not, a soul lantern, which is what was hanging around me when the Animal Council first took me down into their little lair thing. And that, everyone, is what I am going to be buried with. Probably not what you expected, but isn't it just such a nice, deeper message and meaning this way? We love to see it. Now, let's go ahead and close this off for now, because I'm not dead yet, and I don't plan to be for a very long time. And that, everyone, is my grave, 100% complete, aka the final room in this crypt. But my work is not done yet. There's two final things I need to do to this crypt to get it ready for when I die. First, I need to build a way to get into the crypt, which will be right here. And then I need to go around into all the walls and do some of this. So I'll be right back. And 2 days later, we have this. I think adding a bunch of moss and vines and cobwebs really made this place come to life. I also used this hanging moss from the Pale Garden, which I kind of liked. I also added a ton in this room as well, which I love the look of too. A little bit in here, but not too much. It's my running headcanon that Llama Man likes to keep this place nice and tidy. Also around the place, I added item frames with black stone stairs on the torches. They kind of look like the torches are being held in place, which I really like. Overall, I think this place looks really cool now. Then if we come over here, you can see I have made a really long staircase that comes all the way up to the surface inside of this building, which is of course the entrance to the crypt. Okay. I see you're trying to take me to the grave early. I also made a little graveyard here. Nothing major, just something cute for the girls, you know? And I think this turned out so cute for something so ominous. And with those final two things done, that is this entire build 100% complete. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What is your favorite part of the crypt? Is it the entrance room, the ghostly library, the trial room with all of my treasures and a mighty boss? Or is it my grave room with a long fall into the void with my grave full of all my treasures? Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait for you to see what I get up to next.